I'm going to be eating some ham and cheese sandwiches.
Awesome. Ham and cheese sandwiches
With
are amazing.
With potato bread, no less, which is actually healthy for you.
Delicious. Alrighty, so...
I don't hear anybody now.
You can't hear anybody? Well, isn't that interesting? I'm just going through, making sure I got everybody turned up or turned down. Oh.
And no pumpkin.
Well, Pumpkin will be here, I'm sure, but I think he's probably going to be a little bit late. But, okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome the stream, which we are now live. I would like to welcome the stream.
Is it on my end or somebody else's?
That's what?
We hear you just fine.
Well, I figured out what's going on, and I can be heard now.
Yes, you can be heard now. Alright, so anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are having a few technical issues as the new Discord updates, new window updates and such have played hell with some people's ability to talk, but we should be all set at this point. Apparently nobody can hear me. Ah, there we go. Now we got somebody hearing me.
Okay, I'm back now.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Can you still hear me now? Aha. Alright, I figured out what the problem is. Now, Discord has decided it wants me to keep it on top of my screens and not be in the background. So that is what I'll do, so that way people can continue to hear me. Alright, so anyway, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are now live with our all-new crew for the Dungeons & Dragons Legacy Adventures. And we are going to introduce the player characters in a slightly different fashion this time around than what we are used to doing. As, of course, we are attempting to ping our final member to get his tuchus into the table. He has been dying to do this. But what I'll do is I'm going to introduce the game, and then we will go ahead and we will take turns on introducing the player characters. Players, as you see on your screens, you have a big map of the Sword Coast. And on there, in almost the dead center, right below the Sword Mountains, the northern label, there's a P. That is where the party currently is. And we'll be going there in a second, but let me go ahead and I'll describe the situation, and then we're going to have an interesting character introduction. Alright, so the sky has been slowly darkening all day, and the smell of rain has been thick in the air. Now it has finally begun to fall, accompanied by loud peals of thunder that seem to roll across the landscape. The sun is hidden behind massive storm clouds, and a cold wind blows from the north. As bolts of lightning begin to slam from cloud to ground and pieces of hail begin to strike the earth, the need for shelter becomes obvious. Ahead, in the distance, a large tor rises from the ground, its form illuminated by the occasional lightning bolt. It seems rocky and solid, and though climbing it in this weather would be folly, it might have some outcroppings that would provide safety from the storm. The only alternative is to endure the weather. Alright. Yep, give me a second here. Alright, good.
Hello, I'm so sorry.
Not a problem, Pumpkin. We are just beginning to get everything set. Matter of fact, you got here perfect. Just perfect. I already shared you your private quest, so that works. But while I am reading the next section of text, I would like all of my players to please roll me initiative.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Alright. My fantasy ground is currently... Oh, there we go.
Yep, it's going to take a second or two for you to load in. I understand. And once you get yourself all loaded up there, Pumpkin, you can go ahead and roll initiative as well. Okay. The massive tor towers above the surrounding country. A few narrow ledges offer scant protection from the elements, but a closer inspection reveals a massive arched entryway at least 20 feet tall and 10 feet wide. The ground just outside it slopes away from the doorway, directing the falling water out and away. Given this fact, and the sturdy nature of the hill, whatever space lies beyond the door should be both dry and safe from lightning and hail. The construction seems quite sturdy, so the likelihood of collapse, even in severe conditions such as these, is remote. Of course, the phone rings right there in the middle of everything I'm doing. One moment, please.
Finnan comes running out of absolutely nowhere. Like, really, we're not really sure where he came from.
Oh, not
He
yet.
just sort of-
Not yet. Not
Oh,
yet.
no, not yet? No? Okay,
Nope,
sorry.
nope, not yet, not yet.
He doesn't run out of nowhere yet. Okay, we'll do that later. Have you guys introduced each other
Actually,
yet,
that's what we're
or
doing
is
right
that
now.
what-
We're going to be doing character introductions. We're doing them in a slightly different way than what is typically normal.
Okay, cool.
Alright, I just shared the map with everybody. And the first one who's going to introduce themselves is going to be Stelina.
Well, first off, my name is Jason. My character is Selena. She is a wood elf rogue that actually is a assassin for hire.
Ooh. Very cool. Alright, now you'll see yourself on the map already. All of you can see the map at this point. You'll see yourself on the map. You have entered into a large room. You see doors to the north, east, and south of you, double doors, and they're made of stone. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to go ahead and play around here.
Here, the most obvious thing would be to check what's behind each door.
Okay, so all you have to do is pick up your token and start moving in a direction. I will allow you to have 30 feet of movement. Or 35, that's right, because you're a wood elf, aren't you? Awesome. Yes. And when you are all set with your movement, would you like to please hit the next button on the combat tracker?
Why, certainly.
Our next introduction will be Bob. Which, by the way, the most boss name for a D&D character I have seen in years.
Hey, I'm Bob. Bob Hawthorne. Tiefling. Sorcerer with White Dragon.
I believe, yeah, White Dragon Sorcerer, weren't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bob, you come into this large room, and you can see Stelina over there.
Yep.
I'll allow the two of you to interact a little bit with each other.
You obviously see her trying to go towards one of the doors.
I go to the other door.
Okay. And after you're done with your movement, you can go ahead and advance your turn. The next one who is into the room is Jacqueline.
Hello, my name is Chris, and I'm playing a level 1 fighter, and that's about it, really.
All right, so Jacqueline, you see what you see on the map as well. Well, with all of the armor Jacqueline's wearing, I really don't think people can really tell what race she is so much yet.
I'll head that way with the tiefling.
Excellent. And when you're all done, we can move on to the next character. Brunhilda.
Oh, yeah. Well, the player is the one and only the Susie Q. The character is Brunhilde. I am Goethe's younger, prettier, bigger boobied sister.
Woohoo!
Of course.
Oh, yeah. I bounce better.
You liked her that much, eh?
Oh, Goethe has nothing on me. She thinks Johann and Gunther have things for her. No. She will never turn Johann. That is all me.
Okay. So a strange, large-breasted dwarf with a big-ass hammer walks into the room. I'm just getting these, mental images.
She has the symbol of
Your god is on your notes section, Susie.
Of Tyrannus all over her. She's got it tattooed on her forearms. It's on her hammer, her armor.
Sharing a few character portraits of each of you. All right, and the next to enter the room will be Finnan.
So you said it was hailing outside?
Oh, yes.
Really hard, eh?
Oh, yes.
All right, so Finnan is going to come in looking like a cross between a drowned rat and a very, very, very wet dog. And he's got welts all over his face from the hail. He's cursing like couldn't even believe. Finnan's walking in. He's running in, obviously. And he just sits there looking at all the other people in front of him like, where's it? And he says, where did you all come from then, eh? That was not the right accent, but we're going to go with it for now.
Apparently Finnan is Canadian.
Yeah, he's a Canadian halfling now, I guess, for now. And he's just going to come... How do I do it? Yeah, he's just going to go right to the other side of the door and take a look at all the other people in the room right now.
Okay, and why don't you tell us who you are and a little bit about your character?
So I am Pumpkin of Purifier, and I have just recently joined Geo's whole community. I was part of the one-off last Friday that we succeeded on. It was awesome. And since then, I am just joining this one, and Finnan is a halfling bard, and he's a bit of a scoundrel, but he won't let you know that. And that is as far as I know about my character so far, but we're going to develop him as we go.
Excellent. And if you are all done, sir, you can go ahead and hit your next button as well. And last but not least, we have Keithana.
All right. I'm Keithana, played by Karish Valendar. She is a wood elf paladin for the god Rilithane Ralathil, and she wears full armor. She doesn't usually wear too big of a helm, and on her right hand is tattooed the sign of her god, which is a oak leaf and an acorn kind of crossed, kind of like you would see swords crossed. So she steps into the room, kind of looks around, sees all these people just kind of wandering around, glances over and sees the halfling, and she's going to just go kind of.
She sees the halfling and she goes in the exact opposite direction.
In the dead
no.
opposite direction.
Like, no, I don't want to hang out with him.
Mm-mm.
What's your instrument?
Pan flute.
A little bit more disguisable. Good choice.
All right, so ladies, which by the way we have 4 female characters, 2 female players, and 2 male characters and 4 male players. So this is going to be interesting. The description of the room is: the stone chamber beyond the entrance measures at least 10 paces square. Peeling paint and broken scrollwork suggest that it was once decorated with some care, but now only dust remains. 3 massive stone doors, one each to the left, right, and one directly across from the entrance, lead deeper into the tour. You are all welcome to mingle with each other, to explore the room, and to speak to each other, since none of you have ever met each other before. And apparently you're all just taking shelter from this terrible, terrible storm outside.
Suspicious.
No, the Game Master didn't set this up like a murder mystery. Not at all.
The butler did it.
It's always the butler.
The butler was the one that
Colonel
was
Mustard.
killed.
I would definitely like a knowledge or an intelligence history check out of all of you while you are wandering around.
Is that a knowledge or history?
Intelligence or history. Susie is starting right off with her perfect rolls. Wow. Okay, so the only one to get this roll was Bob. Bob, I am sharing something specific with you.
Finnan has noticed, obviously, that Keithana right away saw him and just beelined away from him. So he's just gonna kind of. Hey, what's up with you, eh? He's Canadian now. I'm sticking with it.
Go for it.
Stick with what you know. He's a very stereotypical Canadian. Guess.
Oh, goody.
For now, at least.
She will greet him with kind of a head nod as she's trying to dry off her armor with her cloak.
Okay.
Finnan will also try to dry off, but he will just shake off, just like a dog a little bit. Shake his head, all his curly hair going everywhere. I think she should be out of the range, though.
If not, she'll take a step back.
It looks like we have a lot of drowned rats here. Looking at the halfling and some of the others.
Who are you calling rat, skinny boy? Skinny elf boy.
Excuse me, but I am... Excuse me, but I am a female. Stelina's the name.
Oh, man.
As Susie's mic cuts out on her while she's doing it. But she basically just insulted you a little bit more.
Whatever you say, short shit.
Excellent.
Let me tell you, lady, it's way too damn cold out there. He starts shivering.
Just think, Madam Dwarf. When you fall, you don't have to fall very far.
Those of you who are at doorways, and if you wish to check the doorways, you have a choice of two options. You can either utilize Perception, which is a bonus action, or you can use Investigation, which makes the DC lower, but it is an action to do so.
Could I use Perception to check out the room?
Yes, you may.
So, Finnan, ignoring Stelina and her jabs, is just gonna take a look around all the room.
Oh, okay. Stelina, you will see the fact that these large stone doors are incredibly burly. They are nigh impossible to break through and locked. Finnan, as you wander around the room, you notice that for a quote-unquote ruined location, first of all, the paint that is on the walls, or was once on the walls, flecked off, but the floor, while a little dusty, is really not in bad repair for being open to the elements. It appears probably humanoids in the area have used this as a campsite at some point in the past.
This room specifically?
Yes, this room specifically.
Okay.
So while all of you are wandering around, you can hear the sound of hissing rain, pounding hail, and howling winds outside, which is interrupted only by the occasional loud crack of thunder. Still, this room seems stable enough for the most part, even when the thunder seems to shake the very ground. Not so much as a mote of dust filters down from the ceiling. The doors leading into the tour, however, do show signs of weakness, seeming to tremble with every thunderclap.
Those doors going to collapse eventually, sooner rather than later.
I sure hope not. Damn.
Poor stonework.
Old stonework. Very old stonework.
Not woven.
Better in here than out there. Damn, I could survive much longer out there. Good grief.
Oh, yeah.
Hail the size of my
Tyrannus be
fist.
throwing a fit. Tyrannus be throwing a fit tonight.
I don't care what deity is throwing a fit, and I wish they would just stop.
As you say that, suddenly, in conjunction with a particularly loud thunderclap, all three doors break open at once, falling from their doorways into the hallway. Seconds later, the sounds of squeaking fill the air as a pack of rats swarm in from the southern doorway. Everybody please roll me initiative.
Of course.
Stelina. You can indeed see further north. Keep in mind, there is very little light in this room that you guys are in, so for those of you who do not have dark vision, which would be Jacqueline and Finnan, going too far away from the original doorway is not advised.
Take that, you filthy vermin!
Awesome. Good shot. Bob, you walk away from that area, and just no sooner do you walk away from that area is when that door fell and all these rats poured out.
I turn around quickly, wipe a bit of sweat off my brow, like, that was close. And then I'll just throw a fireball around. Why not?
Oh, and a miss. As a firebolt goes shooting over the head of the rat. Kathana.
And that's the only door that I see anything coming out of, correct?
At the moment, yes. Did I say at the moment? Damn.
No. Well, I'm too far to do anything, I think. So she's just gonna move. I guess I could do. No. Or we'll move there. And can I hold like an attack action if like they come near me at all?
Yes, you can. You can go ahead and hold an action in order to attack something that comes near.
Okay. And that will be my turn.
Excellent. Alright, so a particularly large rat comes running up out of this little hallway and comes running towards Jacqueline. And it's going to target her and attempt to bite her. And it just gnaws on some of your armor on your ankle. Jacqueline, it is your turn.
He want to try to bite me?
Oh,
I'm
yes.
gonna hit him.
You hope.
I hope I hit him. Oops.
Nope.
Damn. All right, that's it.
And like a wave of flea-infested fur, another rat comes up, and you see the rest of them undulating in a group behind it.
That's a great word.
Undulate, isn't it? Tries to bite Jacqueline and misses. This rat will come running up. Try it again. Same with this one. Thankfully, they're not having too much luck right now. As it looks like the poor armored woman over there to the south is definitely getting her butt swarmed by rats. Finnan.
Okay, so this is new to me. So how do I cast spells or cantrips?
You would target just like you did with your character on Friday by control and click on the either the token or on the combat tracker, and then some of them have, like, for example, what spell do you want to cast?
I was thinking to just go with Vicious Mockery for now.
Okay. In Vicious Mockery, once you have something targeted, you'll see that there's a little magnifying glass to the right-hand side of Vicious Mockery. Make sure that is open, and then click the button that's next to save, and it will make its saving throw automatically.
Okay.
If it fails, I'll tell you, and then you can do damage to it. If it succeeds, then of course, in this case, you wouldn't. It succeeded on its saving throw.
Of course, and I did not RP my terrible insult, which was, your tail looks like a... I couldn't even think of something, but it didn't...
Well, that would be why your Vicious Mockery failed.
Finn is still getting over the whole hailstorm. He's still rebooting.
Oh, he's shaken, not stirred. He's the Bond Martini of halflings. Brunhilde.
Okay, well, the big metal clanker's being beaten on or eaten on by ratlings, so let's move on up and we'll take out.
It fails its saving throw. Poof! You light it up with a sacred flame.
Yes.
In time for this one to move forward. It bites at Jacqueline, missing. See, it's not so much missing as it is like gnawing on her foot. This one just can't get close enough.
Still, it's a weird and creepy sound.
Though this one can get close enough. And it's a giant rat, so it has pack tactics. Oh! There's a hit. Ouch! It bit through
Ouch.
your armor.
Ow, you stinking rat!
You dirty rat, you bit my ankle. Stelina. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Fantasy Grounds, you should be hearing a ding as it comes over to your turn.
Well, I'm moving in a little closer on purpose so I can get a sneak attack for being first one of my allies being within 5 feet of it.
So you consider this tall human woman over here getting eaten by rats to be your ally?
Well, we happen to be all in the same deal. These rats are the ones coming after us.
Alrighty then.
At the moment, they're just going after her. To be honest. You know, we could just leave.
They all seem to want to eat Jacqueline, so hey.
Well, if you go outside, you have to contend with the hail and the wizard lightning and other things that are outside.
Yeah, but whilst they're eating her body, we could make a fire in the corner.
That is true too.
Hey now.
This is getting to an awful dark start.
Real quick, like, too. Damn.
Yeah.
Speaking of dark, Bob, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try again. Probably miss. Seem to always miss.
Hey, there's a hit!
Oh my god.
Oh, dead rat.
There you go.
Dead and pre-cooked rat.
Snack for later.
Kathana.
Rat jizz all over my boots.
Alright, I'm gonna come down here, and I'm going to attack that rat.
Excellent. Nice. Dead rat.
Awesome. That will be, well, does the person in armor look severely injured, or just...
That's, once again, it's a little difficult to tell because she is A, in armor, and B, all she did was got bit in the ankle by a rat, so...
Okay.
She does have blood pouring out from around, like, her boot.
I will... Yeah, I'll end my turn there and see.
The giant rat will attempt to bite at you again, utilizing its pack tactics. Jacqueline, it is your turn.
All right, let me attack number 17 because his punk bit me.
There's a good hit. And a dead rat.
And that's it.
Giant rat number 3 will attempt to attack you again, utilizing its pack tactics. Missing you. Just gnawing on your armor. Finnan.
Finnan seems to consider using some form of power for just a moment, and then he shakes his head and he lets out a string of insults at the rat to Jacqueline's right, I guess. You smell bad and your fur looks terrible. I don't know how to mock a rat. This is just horrid.
Hey, it succeeded. It was not unhappy with that insult.
Of course.
You made a
Oops.
tear come from its eye.
And I'm gonna move.
Look at that. It was a whole Sally Fields moment. You like me. You really, really like me.
Oh, God.
I'm going to use my next turn to charm the rat.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
So you're the Piper.
Exactly.
You do indeed get flanking, so you have advantage. So for flanking, the rat.
Oh, yeah.
Bam!
That's a hit.
Wow, what a way to
Nice.
just not use a critical hit properly.
Instant death.
Just mushing her out for no reason.
She pulls out her big giant hammer, and with 2 hands, she raises it above her head, and like, the ring the bell game at the carnival, she slams down on this rat, and its eyes blow north and south at the same time.
Look, I recreated Alderaan.
Ooh.
Damn, that's
Too
not
soon,
nice.
too soon.
Too soon.
I'm just glad I'm standing over here.
This rat will move over this direction, and it's going to attack Kathana. And misses. Basically, it just starts eating at your armor. Stelina, is that as far as you'd like to move?
As much as I really want to move, because I don't really need to move super far.
Oh, okay. Oh, that wasn't a 1. Damn. I was hoping it was going to be a 1.
You're trying to make us hate each other or something? Trying to give us a reason to dislike each other?
Wow! Barbecued rat.
Wow.
Extra crispy.
Oh, wow.
That one ain't going to be a little bit too
That's
well.
a crispy rat. That's a bit too well done for my taste, even.
I like my
Tastes-
food cooked, but not that cooked.
Tastes like chicken to me.
That's like burnt marshmallow right there.
That one tastes like charcoal.
Yeah, that one is a charcoal briquette now, yeah. Alright, Kathana.
Alright, I will step forward and try and impale that rat.
Excellent. Nice hit. You didn't kill it.
Oh no!
That's
Oh.
impressive.
No!
Alright, be my turn.
I will attack number 3.
You'll miss number 3.
That doesn't look like a miss.
No, it doesn't. Oh, but it is a dead.
A dead rat! Yeah, bitch ass.
Nice.
Yep, so the paladin and the fighter take out their long swords and stab at the rat until it becomes nothing. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. You have gone through your first combat as a group, and none of you died. Yeah.
This can only mean good things.
Yeah, sure. only partial injury. That's fine.
Finnan, who did absolutely nothing, pounds his chest and says, "Yeah, we did it."
So is it, how many toes did you lose then? Like 2?
Yeah, 2 failed casts, yeah.
Yeah, 2 failed casts.
No, how many toes did he lose from the rat?
Oh, no toes. Nobody lost any toes, thankfully.
Damn.
But now all 3 of those sets of doors are open.
Right. Well, I say to Jacqueline, if you want to eat that rat, you can have it. That's fine. It's all you.
There are a number of barbecued rats on the ground.
I think there's one.
Well, you killed
On
another
one
one with another firebolt. That one was a little bit better. You got that one
Did I?
nice medium.
No, I killed one fireball and one charcoal. So
Yes.
take your pick.
Finnan's gonna just kind of watch where everyone else is going and follow after them.
Ah.
Yep. Brunhilde's in the rear with the gear.
I
You're
think we're all
supposed to
going
walk in
south.
front with us.
I just want to have a look down the hallway, see if I can see anything down there.
Okay. Let's see. I know that Bob can see 60.
So is that all I can see?
There you go.
Oh, a little bit more. Are there any torches on the wall?
There are none.
Of course not.
Any candles by any chance?
Brunhilde
Anything
will pull a torch out of her bag.
I say just chuck it down there. I like it.
Gonna do a pull method. Pull!
Why, we have 2 that cannot see.
Yeah, but if you throw it down there, I'll light it when it's down there, so everyone can see.
Okay. Brunhilde will throw the torch down the hall.
How far does it go?
It goes about there.
Okay. I use thaumaturgy.
Light it up right there. Okay, there's now a lit torch right down there.
Does it increase the visibility at all?
Not really, no. It is, after all, laying on the ground and such, but it was a good idea.
Hilda, you need a better arm. That's not far enough.
Sorry.
Should have seen the look on Susie's face. See, this is one of the reasons why we don't play with cameras, because if you guys got to see the look on Susie's face, that would have been funny.
At least we know
I
for
wish
next
I could have.
time. But whoever's strongest can throw it next time. That'll be better, right? Yeah.
Finnan puts up his hand.
Strength of 16.
I am the strongest. It's me.
I feel like it's the GM that decides this information, so don't blame us. Right?
Yes, I did make it kind of arbitrary. So, okay, here you are, staring down a hallway. There's a lit torch partially down the hallway.
Which did nothing, except for the people that can't see, though.
Yeah, exactly, because going through
Yeah.
this doorway at this point, Finnan and Jacqueline would not be able to see.
Brunhilde picks up the torch.
Okay, Brunhilde picks up the torch. And while Brunhilde is down there, since her dark vision is a little bit bigger,
Finnan is going to follow after Brunhilde with her torch, and he's going to just search around the area, making sure that it's safe.
Okay, you can go ahead and roll me once again. Investigation or perception, your choice. And do so in the tower, please. Decent roll. You don't detect anything of any, death.
She's always looking. Selena's always looking for something that could come out of that could be a surprise.
Okay. Not a problem.
Could I roll for Arcana to see if there's any like magic stuff?
You could
Wow.
indeed roll for Arcana. I'm okay with that. Wow. Well, if there was something magical that you could sense in the immediate area, you would.
So that's a no.
Correct. That is a no.
There's no magic, guys, by the way. So no.
But those of you with dark vision, you can see further down into the room at this point, and you can see what you see on the map.
Can I use my divine sense?
You can indeed go ahead and check one of those off.
Finnan looks around at the group and just kind of wonders aloud. So is there any reason that we're actually going deeper into this thing? Like, why not just wait out the storm and then get out and do our own thing?
Does this not intrigue you?
I
Your
mean,
accent changing?
yes, but yeah, it's changing all night. He says, yeah, it intrigues me, but I'd rather be alive than not know what's in this whole thing.
Someone a little scared. Oh, that's cute.
I'm actually going about it very quietly, to be exact. So if there is something in this area.
Okay. Well, I will tell you as you approach the front side of the north side of the room, that this room is empty save for dust and a single small stone chest in the center of the floor. Evidently, no one has disturbed this chamber in many, many years.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait.
Ooh, a chest.
Exactly. Ooh, it's a chest.
Ooh,
And
it's a chest.
everybody's eyes lit up and went, loot!
I'm just thinking, where's the trap? I'm just standing back here.
Really?
Any room is a possible trap.
Yeah, literally. And a treasure chest increases the chances.
As you approach the chest, you can see the fact that this chest is made of stone, and it is a part of the floor.
Ew.
And with Kaithana coming up there, I would like everybody to please roll me initiative.
Oh, sorry,
Just
guys.
so I know
Uh-huh.
where everybody is going to be.
Yeah, sure. That's why.
That is why.
I've probably not got anything but 20. This is ridiculous.
Well, if you don't want 20s, I can go ahead and take those from you.
No,
Then-
Yeah,
no,
you
don't
can
give
make
them to
them
him.
your
Don't give 'em to him.
initiative.
They're not natural 20s. They're unnatural, so that's fine.
Okay. Alright, so we'll start off with Stellano, who is right there next to the chest.
I'm going to search to see if there's any type of trap on this chest and if it's locked.
Okay. Please make me an investigation check.
And I will put it in the tower.
You do not see any traps, and it is indeed locked.
Well. Looks like I need to. I need to open this. Do I see any type of opening for me to use to pick at it.
Yes, you do. There is
The
locks that you can go ahead and do that, but you'll have to do that next round. Unless you have a bonus action you'd like to use.
Sadly, that's not till next level.
Someone else pick it before she
For
can.
cunning action.
I'm gonna look down the back of the hallway just to check if anyone's behind. Anything is happening behind us.
Okay, all right. You can roll a
That's
perception
that's-
check to see if there's anything going on that way. And I just put a chest token out on the board just so, like, for example, my wife likes to beat chests to death. So therefore, that's why I put it out there.
I was about to say, wait a minute, is this going to be one of those mimics?
Classic mimic, favorite for everyone. Always
They're
check
only
for
I
it.
had
level
a
1.
GM who did that.
You guys are
Actually, I had
only
a
level
GM who
1.
did that.
Come on now. Alright, so Bob, you do not see anything coming down the hallway behind you. Yet.
I'm just gonna watch the hallway the entire time behind us.
Okay.
And
Kathana, your divine sense does not sense anything at the moment.
Okay, so nothing in this room.
No.
I am probably just going to step over so I'm more next to my back's against the wall, and I will just watch as they do what they do.
Alrighty. Jacqueline.
please don't before it comes alive.
I will move to there, and I will ready an action in case something comes up.
Okay. Alright, now it's the chest's turn. The chest does nothing, is a chest. Brunhilde, it's your turn.
I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. She's gonna ready an action. If anything pops into the room.
Okay. And Finnan.
Finnan is going to walk next to Jacqueline and take out his pan flute and just start playing. Nodding to Stellina and giving a bardic inspiration.
Can I
Ooh.
flick a stone at his head?
Wow, you can indeed do that. Bob picks up a stone, just randomly flips it over. Ping!
Ow!
There's something coming, guys. Oh wait, so no, that's something. Sorry.
Excellent. So now you are inspired, Stellana. And Finnan, when you are done with your turn, you may go ahead and advance.
I always forget that.
That's
Do
okay.
you want this Thieves' Tool roll in the tower?
Yes, please. And if you'd like to, you can use your inspiration. You can roll a d6 before you roll, and we will add this as a bonus. Or you can just hold on to it. Your choice. Okay, we'll be adding 3 to your roll. Nice. You do indeed deftly pick the lock, kind of with a smirk on your face. And as you open it, the trap that you missed goes off.
Of course.
What? There was a trap?
Let me just go ahead and undo all the trap squares.
I like the trap squares. It's just trap, 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 trap.
Did we checked for traps, right?
Stellina.
No
The
one.
DC check was higher than I anticipated.
Yes, indeed it
Alright.
was.
But you're the only one that. Wow. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
Well, what do we care? We're not in the trap area.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
Yeah, we're good. We're just
There's
sort of
there's a
bystanders.
reason why I'm in the hallway.
I'm fucked! Yay!
Yay! Okay, so as you open the chest lid, and you're like, ooh, look, there's shinies in here. A rain of darts comes down. Anybody who is inside this trap area is attacked by darts. Both of you have been hit by a dart apiece. And you'll both be taking 4 points of damage.
Was that
But-
full damage?
What else you find is in the party sheet now. The party sheet, for those of you who don't know, is the 3 little people in the upper right-hand corner of Fantasy Grounds with the eye next to it. There is a place called Inventory, and in there you will see what you shall see.
Should I just pick it up before they say?
Guys, I see a leather headband in this chest.
Is there anything special about it?
Just looks like a leather headband to me.
Right. Could I
Leather's
ask
really
Tom?
never been my thing on my head, so you can keep that. I'm going into a Texas accent now. I don't know what I'm doing.
Like your character is like just changing it
Too
constantly
tiny.
to throw us off.
No, there's a reason why I don't do accents.
Well, there is 2
Just
pearls in here.
That's interesting.
And lots of gold pieces.
So you guys have the headband and the pearls. I'll take the gold, right? So it's there.
Huh. Okay. Problem is we don't know what the headband is.
Could I Arcana check it?
You can do an Arcana check to determine whether it may have magical properties, but
Yeah.
that would be about it.
Nothing at all, really.
No, not really. You have no
Quite normal
idea.
for me.
Finnan kind of looks over still on his shoulder as she's still kind of reeling from the dart. It's just like, well, I did kind of help you with that, so if you could just make sure to keep me in mind when you're splitting up that there dough, that'd be great to know, eh?
Now,
Just
people
keep a
could-
little man in mind.
You could just
Yeah.
put the headband on. It does look kind of cool. It's kind of made of thick leather
to
with like some iron.
say, you are going to be seeing Stelina roll her eyes as you say that.
Finnan just notes that and is like, all right, we'll see how this goes.
Right. Does anyone want to try the band on? Anyone at all?
By all means, go ahead.
Screw
Wizard.
it, I'll just put it on.
Sure, toss it here. I'll try it.
And you all are like, I'll do it. So whoever
Selena
grabs it out of
has-
the party sheet and adds it to their own character sheet, that's the person who gets it.
Sure, I'll be a little guinea pig. Hell, I didn't get to where I was unless I tried things.
Okay. Alright, so you put it on your head. Doesn't seem to do anything to you.
Ah! Throws it to the person that said she would. Doesn't do nothing. Don't know what it is.
I'll wear it.
Alright, so if you don't want it, you can go ahead and drop it back into the combat track, or into the party sheet.
I was about to do that, but problem is I have to deal with the windows.
Gotcha.
It keeps the hat out of my eyes.
Finnan is just going to come in just nonchalantly, just take one of those pearls that are just shining nicely in there.
Alrighty, go ahead and grab it and throw it on your character sheet. Put it right in your inventory. As Bob's like, I'll go back this way.
I'm bored.
This is a dead-end room to begin with, so let's get to moving on.
So nobody else wants these pearls and gold, eh?
I'll take
Nobody
some
else?
gold.
I got a pearl.
Split it up.
And you want me to split the gold?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Boom, there you go. I split
Sure.
the gold. There are now 4 gold pieces kind of over remainder in the party sheet, which we can go ahead and split later. As Bob wanders back out into the hall, or into the other room, all by his lonesome.
Bum, bum, bum.
Don't split the party.
Why?
I'm
That's
gonna
the
I'm
fun
gonna hide
part.
behind here and then wait for the bard.
Yeah, wait for the bard. You gotta throw more rocks at his head, apparently.
Can I get a pebble?
What did I ever do to you? Gosh.
Is there any reason I need?
Just doesn't like halflings. Racist.
Oh, he's great. That's fine.
Finnan will remember this.
You might do.
As long as you don't throw any more rocks at his head.
I won't throw any more rocks. Yeah.
Then he might not remember anything, huh?
No, that'd be if I'm throwing stones. Difference.
So Finnan just sort of sidles up to Bob. So, what's your problem then, huh? Throwing rocks at people you just met? Got a problem with halflings, or are you just sort of an asshole? What's up?
I like turn my eyes to blackness, like darkness with thaumaturgy. I'm like, know what you mean?
Alright, so we have a relationship forming between the bard and the sorcerer. Excellent. So, ladies and gentlemen, and halfling, you have the door to the north or the door to the east.
Somewhat
Well,
lady.
probably a good idea to just systematically go from one door in a semicircle around.
Or we can split up the party. That'd be great, right?
That'd be fine. You guys can split the party. I'm never going to tell you can't split the party.
That
Obviously.
would be that is really just asking for disaster to happen.
Is
That's-
it though? Or does
that's
it
why
make
he's
it
not gonna
more
tell us no.
Interesting. Obviously. Like,
We
if he
get
can kill
this
us
place
quicker.
explored faster
Yeah.
and make sure it is safe. Then we can camp and sleep all night.
Yeah, so if we split up, then it would be
Well-
quicker, right?
Well, short thing. It's better to be slower and make sure we take our time for stuff than rush.
And
Did not say anything
Kathana,
about rush.
wait a minute, Kathana, while you're walking across the room, your divine sense does prickle a little bit from the north.
Guys, I feel there's a dark something coming from over there, and she motions towards the northern door.
So, yeah, I get it. I'm a tiefling. Calm down.
No,
Racist.
not you.
Look
Not-
who's talking!
Crack the doors.
What? I like halflings. They're fine.
Well then, holy warrior, let's go check it out.
Agreed.
Finnan just doesn't want to get left behind. He's running behind everybody else as they just casually stride, and he's just like, don't leave me!
Come along, little brother.
Yes, I see you, little halfling, and you're just don't have very very much of legs.
No shit! Why do you think they call us halflings, huh?
Because you're only half a person, obviously.
I'm gonna actually high five the one who said that.
Finnan just glares at Bob.
What else could it mean? I don't understand.
Bob, nice one.
You do see the fact that to the north, this hallway seems to open up into another large room.
It seems to be weird.
I'm going to be searching around everything as well. Again, especially after that trap, I'm going to be even more cautious with looking for stuff.
Okay, you can make a perception or an investigation in the tower if you wish.
And I'll do my Arcana thing.
I would like to do a
If there's any
perception as well.
magic.
All right.
That's a no.
Do I see magic this?
You do believe, Bob, that there could be some kind of lingering magic in the air here, yes. And Kathana, you definitely can feel your divine sense is getting stronger. The prickles, your spidey sense is tingling more as the further you move north.
She shifts uncomfortably in her armor.
There's a little bit of magic down here, guys. Keep your wits about.
It's not good magic.
And as Bob comes up to the mouth of the room, let us roll initiative again. And while you're rolling your initiatives, I will go ahead and read this off to you. The only object of interest in this chamber is a statue at the far end. It resembles a sarcophagus standing upright, except that the head of the figure carved upon its lid looks distorted and seems to have tendrils instead of hair. A pair of bat-like wings extend from its temples. Suddenly, its eyes open, revealing the glow of green flames, and the head flies forward to attack.
Could knowledge nature? Or religion.
Religion would work here, yes.
Could I use Arcana?
Arcana would also work.
Ooh, I know everything.
Okay, Kathana, absolutely nothing. Bob, you know that is a Vargul. Brunhilde, you know that is a Vargul.
What's a Vargul?
It's a big old flying demon head skull thingy.
It is a flying demon head, yes.
Right, okay. So everyone else can see what it is, right?
Yes,
Because
you can
it's
all
a
see
flying
it.
demon head.
Yep, but the two of you
But
are
I
the
know
only
the
ones who
name.
understand what it is.
Okay. We know the name, but we all know what it is, realistically.
Correct. Matter of fact, I even have a picture of it.
Do I know, any, disadvantages it has?
No.
Oh, that's gross.
Oh god, it looks horrid.
Oh, the black one as a pet. That looks amazing.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll start with Stellana.
Moving there, once I hear that there's a thing up above, I'm readying my bow.
Alrighty. You ready your bow. Kathana.
Yes. What am I going to do? So it's actively way above the ground right now, right?
It is beginning to take off from that sarcophagus statue.
And how tall is the statue?
About 6 feet.
Okay. I am going to, let me see, step up a little bit, I think. And then she's going to pull out one of her javelins and throw it at that guy.
Excellent. You hit it.
Oh, yay. This one.
You winged it.
I tickled its wing with my javelin. All right, and then that will be it for me.
Jacqueline.
Alrighty, I will move in to there, and I will use my light crossbow.
Okay.
Just a question, actually. When we started this game, did you say where we were near?
Yes. You are to the north of Waterdeep, and you are in the foothills of the northern Sword Mountains.
Okay.
I do have a
And-
question.
Yes.
Since I am martial adept, can I use it as a distracting strike?
You can indeed use Distracting Strike if you wish.
Alrighty, and here goes.
And you miss.
Big miss.
So you just clapping your hands trying to get it, Zengen.
Yeah, I was trying to woohoo! Tell it to go dance.
Bob.
Just going to move a little bit out of the way. And babble.
Wah wah. Wait a minute. Ooh,
No,
you rolled
that
a
was a
1.
Oh!
You rolled a 1 on a ranged attack roll with a party member in the way.
Oh!
You missed her anyway.
No.
You're going to shoot Jacqueline in the butt.
Now, it wasn't be Jacqueline, it was going to be
That would've
Kathana,
been
but
me.
Kathana is not in melee with it, so that is okay. So you missed her as well. Though narrowly.
Does she feel it? Yeah.
She
Like,
gives him an
sorry.
awful look.
still learning these powers. Sorry.
She now has a
Little
little
bit
singed patch of burnt hair over her right shoulder there. Finnan, sir.
Finnan is going to stroll up the hallway, hearing a bunch of yelling and seeing Kathana getting scorched from behind, and he's just like, "The heck is going on down?
Like,
What
shouting out,
the
"There's
hell
treasure!
is
There's
that?"
loads of treasure! Come up quick!"
And he looks at this flying head with tentacles coming off. He's just like, "Good Lord, what kind of disgusting creature is that?" And that is him casting. Where is it?
I can see that my chat are checking their points totals right now, so they can start throwing shit
Oh
at you guys.
Lord.
Yeah, I've chosen not to watch for spoilers, just in case.
It
I'm actually
failed,
not even watching the Twitch feed.
which is fine.
So-
Just
So now I roll the double click the thing for damage.
do click it once for damage. Excellent.
All right. And that gives advantage on the next attack, I believe.
Yep, it grants advantage. So let me add that. While I'm adding that, go ahead, Brunhilda. What would you like to do?
Oh, she's just going to scooch on up.
Hold on, you got. Oh, it fails. Nice. Nice. You did some damage to it. So it flies forward a little bit to about here in the center of the room.
Oh dear.
Ooh, I get all of you.
Oh
Wow.
Lord.
So I'm
Quite a
going
lot
to target
of
all of
area
you.
What
As it
is
opens
that?
its fanged mouth and lets out this screech.
Oh, that's a lot of dice.
That was all your saving throws.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Of
that's what
course. Oh,
Calm
no.
Let me see. So Finnan fails. Jacqueline fails. Brunhilde succeeds. Bob fails. Stellana succeeds. Caethana fails. And you are stunned.
Great.
Yay.
So, those that succeed did not get stunned.
Correct. Those who
We
are
took-
stunned at the end of the round, at the end of your turn, you can go ahead and make another saving throw. But you basically lose all your movement, you lose all your bonus, you lose all your regular actions. You just get to make your saving throw.
Wonderful.
Well, she didn't appreciate all that screaming from this foul creature.
Wow, even with advantage. Aw.
That's where I'm using, because I see I have inspiration, I'm going to use that.
Excellent.
There you go. Oh, wow.
That's a hit. And you killed it.
Die, you foul and vile thing!
However, with its death, the four of you who are stunned are still stunned.
We need to roll down otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Since we're out of combat, can we just make the saves now, or would you rather?
Why don't we just go ahead and go right in order? I'll have Caethana do hers first.
Okay, it's a wisdom check?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
And do you want that in the tower or in the chat?
Chat's fine. You succeed.
Sorry, when you say in the tower, what do you mean?
To the right-hand side of Fantasy Grounds, you'll see what looks like a little tower on the table. Or a dragon head.
Yes, ours is it shows like a shield.
Yep, a shield with a dragon with some claw marks and stuff in it. That's actually called the tower. That is, if you are going to make a secret roll that nobody, including yourself, can see and only I can see, that is the tower.
Oh, okay.
Okay, makes sense now.
Okay. The next one to roll will be Jacqueline.
I had my map covering that, so I couldn't see it.
Uh-oh. Jacqueline did not succeed. Jacqueline is still stunned.
Damn it.
So we'll
British
go with
guarantee the battle as well.
Bob next. What about Bob? Bob does not succeed either.
Thought so.
Quit copying, Bob.
Finn.
Oh boy.
Finnan is still all sorts of locked up.
Copy him, Finn.
That will bring us to Brunhilde.
And luckily enough, she was not stunned.
No, she was not stunned, but she does have an action at this point.
Is there anything else in this room?
There is the sarcophagus statue thing.
There's also the way out.
I'm gonna go check out the sarcophagus statue thing.
Apparently, she is not one of those clerics that heals people.
Oh, what a nice one.
Mate, she's a cleric.
All right, Brunhilde, you may roll a perception or investigation, your choice. Your stone cunning does come into play here, so you will have advantage on either one of those checks. Okay, so you rolled your perception. Drop the 1, you lucky bitch. You figure out that there is a way for you to open the sarcophagus.
And I will open it.
All right, and you find what is now in the party sheet. And that is your action, your movement, and your bonus action, all complete.
Ooh, dust.
And a jeweled band.
I want the dust.
Then take this. Then take the dust. It's yours.
Well, those of them that are currently stunned can't say anything. So, Stellana.
Stellana, there is a pretty band.
Apparently,
In
One
a
Direction
minute.
is in there.
I am basically going over to one of the stunned members and going, "Snap out of it! Snap out of it!"
You smack him across the face.
I smack him
Slap
just
him.
to get. Yes.
Like Batman does to
Good.
Robin in the meme.
Hey, knock it off and snap out of this stunned state. I'm trying to get him irritated enough to sort of not help him knock out of this, whatever
Okay.
that's happened.
Well, you slap him across the face. Do you hit him hard enough that you could cause damage?
Bitch slap him more like it.
Okay. All right. So it's just it's more insult than it is injury.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you walk over to him, and like some sort of crazy dominatrix, you backhand him, and it's like hitting a brick wall for you. He doesn't move, even with the recoil of your hand smacking him. Does not move at all, like a statue.
Ow.
Bob, you did indeed feel that. It did not feel good. Kathana, you are not stunned anymore, so...
So I have a question. Lay on hands, I can only fix like disease and poison, correct?
Correct. Or health.
So, does anyone look like they need healing after our previous battles?
Stellana is about halfway. Brunhilde has taken a little bit of damage, and Jacqueline has taken a little bit of damage. But out of the three of the injured people, Stellana is the most injured.
Okay.
And the most squishiest.
Yes, and the
Yeah.
squishiest.
I'm the squishiest.
Almost the squishiest. Bob's actually
Yeah.
the squishiest.
Way squishier.
Like a
All right,
marshmallow.
so I'm gonna go and try to heal some wounds. I don't know how to do this, so.
Okay, you target the person that you wish to heal. And then on your actions tab, you'll see where it says lay on hands.
Yep.
Okay, hit the little magnifying glass, and you'll see heal, and it has 1. Just check off how many little circles you want to heal that person for.
And Stellana looks pretty beat up, correct?
About half of what Stellana should be at. So you're going to do 2 points, then just hit the heal button twice.
All right. There. With my little 1 hit point. Okay. And I think that is all that I will do this turn.
Lay on hands is kind of like when you do 1 point at a time. It's kind of like a mommy kiss and a band-aid all at the same time.
Yeah, here you go. Here's a band-aid.
Jacqueline, you may make your saving throw again.
And wisdom, correct?
Correct. Hey, you're not stunned.
Bam! I'm asleep again. Yay! And I'll stand there.
Okay. Bob, you may make
Am I-
that saving throw.
I'm still stunned. Right?
Yes, you are still stunned. And seething on the inside. Your mind is reeling. The things you want to do to that woman, which you can't do because you failed your saving throw again. Finnan, it's your saving throw.
So am I aware during this whole thing?
Yes, you are aware.
Okay, good to know.
Finnan, nope.
Oh, for Crutla.
So just back and forth. Right.
Yeah, it's going to be a back and forth here in a little bit. Yep.
Oh boy.
Brunhilda.
Okay.
You do see that there are a number of your companions, including yourself, that have taken a little bit of damage. You also see 2 of them are still standing still.
Yeah, I got nothing for him.
Little glazed over.
But Jacqueline, I can help.
So we're getting a lot of girl-on-girl action going on here. So Kathana came over and touched Stellana, and now we have the dwarf coming over and rubbing up on Jacqueline.
Woohoo!
Oh yeah, you know, she does a titty rub and away she goes.
What, through the plate armor?
Sure.
She is a
Brunhilde
dwarf.
made-
She has those little stubby fingers and can get anywhere.
Exactly. Those little stubby fingers can get any place. I get the good spots.
Yeah!
Stellana, it's your turn.
Bob, I'm only trying to fuel the fire on you to try to break this stun. That's all I was trying to do, and I'm walking off.
Okay.
Brunhilde is not the only one with little fingers. Let's just say that.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
She's going all with the sarcophagus anyway. That's what she was trying to. That's what I was trying to do, but also dealing with the map.
Yes. And Brunhilde has left all of the stuff in the party sheet. She just like opened up the sarcophagus, like, hey, look, there's dust and a ring, and okay.
So what happens to all that stuff? Is that just always with us? Magically?
What, the stuff that's in the party sheet?
Yeah.
Typically, if you guys leave the dungeon or leave like a section of the dungeon, if you have not taken it out of the party sheet, I will eliminate it when you go to like the next level or when you leave a dungeon or something like that.
Information.
Since nobody has taken the 4 GP in there, can Finnan take that?
Well, the 4 GP I will leave there until we collect more gold and let it split out, unless you are taking the actual 4 gold pieces when you are no longer stunned.
Tell you the truth, I'm definitely gonna take the jeweled band anyway.
Okie dokie.
And just gently just grabs it.
Are you gonna wear it?
I have to wait.
Kathana.
All right. Well, obviously there's nothing else I can do for these people, so I'm just going to go back into the hallway and just keep watch our back to make sure nothing sneaks up behind us.
Excellent. And then I will go one more time with Jacqueline, one more set of saving throws, and then one more time with Brunhilde. If they don't make their saving throws this time, then I'll just skip everybody around to see how long the 2 of those are going to be. Finnan, yeah. So, Jacqueline, you go ahead and tell me what you'd like to do, and then we will see what the boys do. It's really kind of funny. The 4 girls are the ones who are out and moving right now, and the 2 boys are the ones who are like, I can't move.
Also, the 2 boys are the 2 spellcasters.
I'm gonna move up there with her and keep an eye out.
Excellent.
Yeah. Sure. Bard,
Watch out for the little
spellcaster.
men.
Sure. Whatever.
I love the enmity between the sorcerer and the bard already. This is awesome.
He threw a rock at my head.
Well,
It was a pebble.
You 2
What
can't
did
even
I do
argue
to
right now. You
deserve
2
it?
are like you guys sound like, the Tin Man from
Hold on.
Wizard of Oz. Oil can.
Oh boy.
That sounded interesting. And Bob, you are active now.
Oh, okay. That's nice. I'm just gonna act as if I'm still stunned.
And Finnan. Finnan, on the other hand, will continue to stand there for a full minute before he is able to be unstunned.
I can re-roll that. It's a 1.
Oh, that is true. You do have lucky. Damned halflings. But you have to take that instead, which does indeed work.
Oh man.
Just.
Alright, so you guys will be out of initiative.
Did you just whisper "just die"?
No, just damn it.
Oh, okay.
Fucking hell,
Okay.
I'm not
That's
that
far
bad.
less mean than I thought it was.
The thing is, I was actually going to slap you, physical damage.
Oh.
Yeah. Because, you know, why not?
Because, bard, halfling. Pick your poison. Bard halflings need to be slapped around a little bit.
Why is it always going to be about the halfling? I don't care about the halfling. I care about the bard.
Oh, the bard portion of it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've said this numerous times.
Alright,
Finnan
so the
is
Varghul is dead. The loot has been gotten. And what shall we do next?
Well, Brunhilde's
Done.
going to heal herself.
Brunhilde's going to touch herself.
I'm going to grab
Nice.
the dance.
Oh yeah, it feels good.
I told you, stubby fingers.
And Brunhilde is now out of first level spells.
Do we want to explore the next room, or should we rest and wait for the storm to pass over?
Yeah, I'm going in.
What was the other spell Brunhilde cast?
2 healing spells.
Oh, okay.
No. Never leave anything in your 6.
That sounds
Finnan is
really
going to
weird.
go back and search the sarcophagus, and he's just going to kind of grab up a bit of that dust.
Oh yeah, sure,
Okay.
you do that. Giggle.
Well, unfortunately, Bob has beaten you to the dust and has taken it.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Well, I mean, you don't know that it was Bob that beat you to it, but it was indeed Bob who beat you to the dust.
No, he just looks at it, it's like, oh, it's empty. Okay.
Or is there dust? There's little specks of dust in there. Sure, you can pick them up.
Alrighty. So you are now back out in the other room. You have but one more doorway to check.
Time to check to the door to the east.
I'll do the old magic check.
And Bob's just running right in.
Alrighty.
I'd like to do a... Oh. Whew.
I say nothing. It's fine.
Everything's
I'd like to
fine, guys.
do a perception check on this hallway as well.
There's
Okay.
definitely no magic here, guys. No magical. It's fine.
And just as a note, we will be taking a break in about a half an hour. I usually try to take a bio break in about every 2 hours. Yes?
So I assume my divine sense has gone off, correct? Or
Your
like
divine
it's
sense has
done.
been checked off for this time around, yes.
Okay. And when we were previously close to this door, I didn't sense anything coming from this door.
No.
Okay.
And Susie's getting serious about her gaming. She's taking off her pants. Even though she wasn't wearing pants to begin with, now she's really taking things off.
Nice.
Good to...
You wear 2 pairs of pants.
Frump and down, Susie.
Actually, she took off her shorts. And she needs coffee.
Gross.
So, alrighty, as you start heading down the hallway, you can see up ahead, down an insanely long hallway, you can see up ahead flashes of light, as if it were thunder, but it looks like it's inside.
So anything from my perception check that I should know or no?
There is nothing from your perception check now.
Good to know. Awesome.
And since Susie is in the kitchen, I will continue moving her character for her.
She will go the other way, right?
Can I make a perception check as well?
Sure.
There you got mine. You know what I'm doing.
Yep,
I'm checking.
I know. Yep. As you each take your turns going down. Which, by the way, if there's nothing to see on a perception check, it's not that I'm ignoring you or I missed it or some such thing. I will just
It's
not
just
say
we
anything.
don't see as much.
Right. I'll let you guys know if you see something. But if I don't really respond, that means that there's nothing to be seen or you had too low of a roll.
I see blue.
Except if you go ahead and try to like roll terribly, then I'll tell you the wrong information.
So is there loads of magic then?
So would we be seeing what's down the hallway now?
You can see that there is a room coming up and it is flashing with light.
Could I make a perception check to check that out and see what's up?
Yes, you may.
Try to see what's up?
You may.
And I re-roll.
Okay. So this is for
You'll
everybody.
get no satisfaction from me.
Right. No satisfaction. The long stone hall ends in a stone chamber furnished only with cracked and moldering tables, on which lie rusted implements of iron. Rain falls into the middle of the room from a shaft in the ceiling that must run all the way to the top of the tower. From the bottom of the shaft dangles a rope, swinging slightly. A drain in the center of the floor allows water to escape, but old dark stairs. Wow, I have got to learn English today, or like put on glasses or something to read. But old dark stains suggest that it was used to carry away other fluids long ago. Suddenly, from a doorway on the far side of the room, step two burly humanoids. Each stands more than 6 feet tall and has feral eyes and flat facial features. With a roar, the two of them draw their weapons and begin to charge across the room.
I say Stormy.
Somebody tackle Walter before he gets away.
I had the same thought.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
Alright, so I'll complete the movements of the people who are here. And then on the far side of the room are those.
Man, I'm not having a good night for initiative.
I shouted Storm Peace just as they started on them.
Aha! Very good. So for the rest of you, Bob is yelling something, you know, some sort of code phrase or some such thing. Maybe Bob is in league with those who are ahead. Bob, don't forget to roll initiative as well.
Oh, sure.
And another 20.
Unnatural, though.
Unnatural. Yep. Just like you. Unnatural. Ha ha ha. That was a joke. Let me open up the room a little bit more.
Nice joke.
There we go. So the room is open. Bob, you are saying storm peace, and they don't seem to care. They heard you. They definitely look like they recognize what you said. They just don't care what you said.
What are they?
They're
Like,
humanoids.
Can I tell what race they are?
I will allow you an intelligence medicine check. They are humanoid of some kind, possibly of the goblin variety.
Okay, it all makes sense. Gonna move there.
Is that as far as you want to move? Is that 5 foot?
Yeah.
Okay. The circle, the dotted circle that is in the middle of the room there, that is the shaft that leads up.
Right. Can I still attack them?
You may. That is indeed a hit. Ouch! You have his attention.
I wave.
And
That's
he
a
will
pretty
wave
big
right back.
hit.
As he lifts his longbow and misses you. It plinks against the wall behind you.
I wave again.
Jacqueline.
I will move to where my pointer is, and I will shoot a crossbow bolt.
I don't see where your pointer is.
It's just next to me. Just
Can you
above.
see it now?
I can now.
Okie dokie, and then I'll use a crossbow.
Excellent. Ooh, nice hit. Blech. Killed it. As you shove your crossbow bolt into its throat.
Take that, you doofus! And then that'll be my turn.
You doofus. And Stellana wants to go way over there on the side of the map. Okay.
He tunnels through the
Problem
wall.
was when it went to my turn, it literally went whee to me.
All right, you've moved forward. Ooh, the miss. Brunhilda. Anything else, Brunhilda?
Nope.
Alrighty.
He's out of range for everything on me.
Aha. Finnan.
You could always wiggle at him.
I could, but he can't see me, so because I'm behind the bigger people.
Okay.
I would like to try something.
Uh-oh.
I would like to cast Friends on that guy ahead of us and call him forward and ask him to tell us about this place and what he's doing here.
Okay. The range is on yourself. Let's see here. So
How hard?
the one, you're gonna have to get far closer to him. You'll have to stand at the front of the party so he can focus on you.
Oh, okay.
You can always move back later, it's fine.
I love the material component to this. A small amount of makeup applied to the face.
Would that be okay right there?
I say yes.
So Finnan takes out a let's see, I don't know the makeup terms very well. Just something for just dabbing on his face, just a little bit of like rogue or something like that.
Rouge. You dab rouge on your face. A rogue dabs you in the back with its dagger.
Yeah, the rogue's
Yes.
behind you. Like, it's not fair.
Yeah. So I would like to cast Friends on him.
Okay. So go ahead and you cast it on yourself. Target yourself, and then hit the effect.
Am I targeting myself? Let's see.
Nope, you're not. Now you are. Nope, that's key.
Why is it clicking her? I'm clicking myself.
I have no idea. Here, I clicked you. So there, you are all set. Go ahead and hit your effect button, and it'll give you the effect. Now, if you'd
Okay.
like to, you can make a charisma check against him.
All right. Base charisma or persuasion or...
You can utilize persuasion, that'd be just fine.
Okay, so I'm going to use persuasion on him.
Alrighty. He looks at you. Do you speak Goblin of any kind?
I do not.
Okay, so you're
I'm
doing this
speaking
all in
common.
common then.
Yes.
Alright, go ahead, roll, play it out.
Finnan looks at the hobgoblin and he says, "There's no need for you to die here. My party's just taken out your friend. Why don't you just tell us about what's going on in here so that we can go on our merry way and you can go on yours and nobody else has to die, especially you."
Okay, you can go ahead and advance your turn. And we'll see what Keithana has to say or do.
I don't know what Keithana's gonna do. It's pretty far away. I guess she'll move up. I do have a question. Is there, and I probably should ask this last combat, but is there a way for her to recover any like javelins after she's thrown them at end of combat?
Yes, you can always get your javelins, hand axes, daggers. Those things will come back. Arrows, on the other hand, 1/2 of all arrows or crossbow bolts will return to you.
Okay. Well, she will move up and she will throw a javelin at him.
Excellent.
Finnan just holds up a hand like, "Oh, come on!"
She shrugs.
She shrugged, and she shrugs in such a way that it missed her target.
See, no harm, no foul. And that will end my turn.
The hobgoblin will lower his bow a bit, come forward 10 feet, give Finnan a strange look, and then he'll shoot at Keithana.
Of course.
And miss her. But he just kind of like shoots, like while staring at Finnan, he just shoots at her. And then just kind of stands there looking at him like, "What you want?" Bob.
I'm just going to move a little bit out of the way. Flashbacks from before. And then just attack him, because why not? And then, have a little sulk, because he missed.
It must be the rain. The firebolt went through the rain, threw everything right off. That's it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll move forward and I will attack Hobgoblin 13.
Excellent. pulls out her mighty, mighty long sword, which she's had so much success with so far. Continues to
misses.
have so much success with.
You need to get yourself a new sword, mate.
I agree. I need a better one.
Just one that works.
Stellana enters the room. Misses him.
Fucking untouchable, this guy.
He's like matrixing around all the weapons while staring at Finnan.
Yeah, I think it's Finnan's fault. He's mesmerized by Finnan, so nothing touches him.
After putting on makeup, this is interesting to me.
Woo!
Why don't you untarget yourself and try that again?
Oh.
Oops.
Why is it? Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, there.
There. Now there was a success for you. You can go ahead and apply damage. As a little puff of divine fire lights his chest hairs.
We do not make friends with locals.
We're all locals. Now.
Finnan, sir.
Finnan just stares as the entire party just continues just beating on this guy. He's like, well, I mean, I tried, but this guy doesn't really stand much of a chance of giving me any information now, does he?
No, not really.
And with that, he looks at the goblin straight in the eyes, and he says, that armor does not match your eyes at all. It's horrible.
Oh, shameful.
Can I give him my inspiration to reroll?
To have the hobgoblin reroll?
Is that for the hobgoblin?
Yeah, that was for the hobgoblin.
It's
it's a good
save.
thing.
It's a
Fucking
save,
good.
not a attack roll.
Damn it. Okay, sorry.
Well, he fails. And you kill him.
I killed him with the harshest of words.
I
You
wanted
hurt
to
his
kill
feelings.
him.
You were his friend, and you spoke harshly to him, and he couldn't deal with it anymore. He was a
Friends for
millennial. He needed to
6.
take a week off of school for it.
He was friends for 6 seconds.
Alrighty, so
Whatever. He deserved it. He deserved to die anyway. He was a foul, filthy creature.
Yeah, and also he ignored the storm piece. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, they did not have anything to do with Storm
You
Peace.
say that. The heck was that? Who the hell was Storm Peace? What are you yelling around in Storm Peace?
Did you not read the walls outside?
I was not
It's
here
like
at the moment, at that time.
Yeah, you were. Everyone was there.
I'm speaking out of character. I didn't hear that.
No. This is secret
None of us
information that I
did.
got because I won.
Yes,
so
because he
well,
won the internet. He
so
actually got a
I
piece of
got it.
information. So
Yeah. But
no,
now I'm
I
acting
didn't read
as
that.
if everyone was there. Like you didn't see that? Like about this is a place where everyone's doesn't hurt each other during storms. No.
No. It'd be nice to know that. That's really
Well, I
nice of you to
assumed
keep that
you were
information. Huh?
intelligent people and understood the walls. It's not my
I'm
fault.
glad we're getting to know each other. He just sort of scoffs and walks away from that.
Now I know to
damn
tell you every piece of
sorcerer.
information I learn off walls. Okay. Established.
Alrighty, so in this room you have a number of tables. You have the rope that goes up the shaft, and you have the 2 dead hobgoblins.
I'd like to search one of the hobgoblin that I killed with my sharp words.
No, I'll search the
Yeah.
other one.
Okay.
I was going to do that for.
And it happens to be the one that you attacked with your sharp words. Add something of value.
Is it Blusher?
Is that in the party sheet?
It is indeed.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. And while you are here in this room, why don't we go ahead and we'll take a 10-minute break. We'll come back at 5 minutes after the hour. So people have an opportunity to fill coffee cups or beer steins or what have you and go to the bathroom, etc. And we will come back in about 10 minutes. Sound good?
Real quick, can I get both of my javelins back from the past 2 encounters?
Yes. Yep. You go ahead and add those back to your character sheet. Those of you who have fired arrows, both the hobgoblins have 20 arrows apiece. You can add those to your inventory as well, along with a longbow each and a long sword each. Nothing of any real value other than typical generic equipment.
Cool. So I was able to restock my arrows back to full.
Cool.
Can I grab some torches of these guys?
Some what? I'm sorry.
Torches.
They have no torches on them.
Useless.
So, alrighty, we will be back in 10 minutes, so 5 minutes after the hour.
Alrighty.
The most amazing Stellana's back.
Excellent.
I found it extremely funny that the women were the female player characters were the ones that were walking around more so. I'm like, how awkward.
Well, at this point, I actually think that the sorcerer and the bard are going to end up going toe-to-toe at some point in time, and it's going to be kind of interesting to watch.
Sounds like it, yeah.
I'm pretty sure our two elves are probably going to maybe go toe-to-toe with the dwarf.
Ho, 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 ho.
The animosity between the elves and the dwarves that has happened for centuries.
Yeah,
We-
Brunhilde's just one of those dwarfs. She just doesn't give a shit. She really doesn't.
Just move
Hate
on
her,
from
like
racial
her.
prejudices. It's ridiculous.
She just doesn't give a fuck.
Aren't I supposed to hate dragons? Or not, whatever.
No, doesn't really matter.
No? No, must be.
Tieflings are kind of the whipping boy of the universe, so if you want to hate somebody, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
I hate no one. I'm just slightly annoyed by everyone.
But if people are back, you'll see that in chat there is a little bubble. Go ahead and check the bubble if you are ready to go. And to be entirely honest, I have decided that I need to start taking off my clothes as well. It is like 1,000,000 degrees in our house right now.
To be honest, I'm just in my underwear. Just this whole time.
Woohoo!
So we're all having a naked game. This is going to be good,
fucking
okay?
hot in England right now. It's ridiculous.
And you got the humidity over there and shit too, don't you?
Well, we do at the moment, and it's just, and there's no breeze in this fucking house, and it's so bad.
We just had, while we were having the last battle, a thunderstorm, quote unquote, moved over, dropped a bunch of water on us, and then decided to go away, but it didn't do anything except put more humidity in the air. So we're like in a steam bath right now.
I would kind of prefer that, if I'm honest, right now, because it's just, I'm just sweating for no reason, and it's really annoying.
I have a fan going in the background, full blast with against the window, but tilted enough for a bit of a breeze to come back out and come back towards me. So I'm creating my own breeze.
Fancy
Sounds like
quite
y'all sound like you're down in Georgia or somewhere, because that's all we ever have is bad humidity.
I'm actually
New
in
York.
Washington. I live in Washington State.
Oh my god, it's another West Coaster. And in
Oh,
the same
Lord.
neck of the woods, too. This is funny. That's like 5 of you.
Well, let me guess, some of the others were from Portland, Oregon.
No. They're all
Seattle.
from, they're all from Washington.
Oh my god.
They're all from Washington State.
That's
Yeah, pretty much
alright.
like-
The worst thing we have here right now is when the heat hits, we have the fire that happened from Canada. And the smog from the fires.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Susie and I live in upstate New York. And where we live in New York State, the only thing we ever get is rain and humidity. That's it. Our entire summer is like a swamp.
Are you in near Queens area?
That's downstate! No!
Oh.
It's New York
I don't-
City! Nah,
Well-
we're like 4 hours from the city.
3.
Nah.
Uh-oh. No fighting now.
Or if you count in traffic.
I am counting traffic. It's 3.
Are we
you
starting?
grandma.
Now we're waiting for one more person.
Yeah, we're waiting for
Okay.
one more. Yep. But I am streaming. I have everything. Everything we're saying right now is actually going out over the internet.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, that tells
crazy.
you how we're laid back we are.
If I lived near Queens, I'd lose my freaking mind. Nothing against you, the people who live there. It's just that's too close to the city for me.
Well, I live down in Georgia, so I am humid right now.
I could not tell
Oh,
with
I
your
don't
accent.
doubt it.
Not at all.
I'm prior military, and my parents were military, so we moved around a lot. So I don't have much of an accent for anywhere.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do.
you
Good
do.
old stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, you do.
Not that bad, guys.
Not as thick as what I've heard, but it is still there.
Well, damn.
I don't know what kind of accent it would be, but it's definitely an accent.
Oh, that's south of the Mason-Dixon line.
Yeah,
no doubt.
the accent that he has is more of a panhandle accent. So
Sort of like Mid-South.
Needless to say, I'm actually 3 hours away from Seattle. I live closer to Portland, Oregon.
gotcha.
I'm 2 hours from Toronto.
Nice.
I'm 2 hours from Atlanta, Georgia.
Thanks,
I can hear
Stooner,
that
for the
accent.
host. All right, so we got all you Hanyaks back, so let's get this going.
Hey.
Now,
That's right. We need to get this thing all downright going.
You're just really putting it on now, huh?
What can I say? I hear the accents. I actually steadily copy them without really doing it.
Let's see if you can do a
Without really
Russian accent
trying.
better than me.
now we'll chat more away from the stream because some of the things I say when I'm being silly and goofy can be quite offensive when the person is actually in the room. Those of you who've ever watched Game Masters 911 with Susie and myself, yeah, Susie and I can be a little offensive to people sometimes when we're trying to be silly. So we'll just
A little.
just a little.
Yeah.
You know, the
A
whole
little.
idea of, you know.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, let's continue. So you are in this room, and those of you who are standing underneath the shaft, shaft.
Yeah.
I'm not inspecting the show.
You got shafted.
Finnan is also inspecting this long
Not
shaft.
yet.
You are also expecting. Okay. Looking up through it, you can see far above, as of course rain is pelting down at you, and hail and everything else is coming down at you. You can see far, far above you. You can see the occasional flash of lightning. Otherwise, you see pitch black outside, as in it is nighttime in this storm. Now, the reason I had mentioned wizard lightning earlier, and as you have been traveling together a little bit, you've been able to kind of settle in and understand things a little bit, it is Bob who is the one who comes up with the idea first, especially standing here staring up at the sky. That the reason why the Sword Mountains are such a dangerous place during storms, and they have something like Storm Peace, is because of wizard storms. Storms that have been created in an age gone, long past, that have just stayed in the area, and they've become absolutely horrendous killers. And going out in them is akin to going out and just committing suicide. So, at the moment, here you are staring up this shaft, looking at this rope that goes obviously to the top of the Tor, and it looks like it is a pretty normal looking style shaft, like it was built to be this way. It is perfectly circular. There's bricks on the inside. There's this rope that dangles all the way to the top. And for those of you who understand what a tor actually is, a tor is a finger of rock that sticks up out of the ground. Not big enough to be a plateau. It's just like pretty small, but it sticks straight up out of the ground. And there's no way to really get to the top without climbing up the sides, or in this case, up through the middle of it.
So you're wanting us to climb up?
No,
Giant.
I'm not saying that. I am not saying that. Matter of fact, I am trying to tell you, don't climb up this rope unless you want to die. Our freebie common sense check of the day.
Finnan passes the rope to Bob.
Okay.
Nice rope. I cut the rope.
Okay.
I'm going to check this table.
Okay.
Actually, can I still reach the rope after Bob cut it?
Oh, he didn't cut it very high, does he?
I cut it quite high.
Okay.
Well,
So,
could I try
Jacqueline,
and
while
pull
you're
it down,
looking at
maybe?
the table, you'll discover that it's pretty much just a moldy, disgusting table. The hobgoblins had absolutely nothing to do with it. Speaking of the hobgoblins, for those of you who are of the fighting variety, you notice the most important piece of information is these hobgoblins didn't have any equipment, any gear with them that would be something for like a camp or any personal belongings, like they had come in here like you did and decided to explore the place. They have no gear on them. It's like they have a base of operations somewhere. For those of you with quests, you may wish to check some of those quests.
Okay. Now, how do we go about doing the quest?
The information that you need for your quest is actually in your quest. Like, for example, if somebody needs to explore a specific area and then report what they find, they will tell you who the person is you need to report to and where they are. If you need to find an item, it'll tell you what the item is, or give you a clue to what the item is, and who you need to bring it to, or who you need to tell something to, etc., etc. And some of you just have go from point A to point B quests, and this is one of those places along the route that you ended up stopping.
I don't think my quest has anything to do with this.
Okay.
I'm definitely sure it's not anything to do with this.
Okay.
I
For
think mine does, but I don't know. I just got to figure out, go to the person.
Which, let me go ahead and I'll reshare the map. The big map. Okay, so if you zoom in on the big map I just shared, you'll see the Sword Mountains. You'll also see there's a P on the map, and then you'll see 2 exclamation points. The first exclamation point to the northwest of your current position is P. That first one is a place called Barrow's Edge. The one to the far west, that one is called King's Home. Dun dun dun!
I need to go there.
Do I have the thing that I need for my quest then?
Some of you do, and some of you do not. And as Kathana and Stellana are standing over here on the right side of the room, they will also notice that there is a hallway that continues going east, and apparently looks like there may be a smaller hallway that goes to the south over in that direction. The third option that you have is you could go outside by either climbing up or going out the front door. And the fourth option is you could utilize this room, which seems to be relatively well defensible and has no traps or anything in it, and you could use it for a short rest.
I'm down for a short rest if everyone else is.
What, the room we're in?
Short rest.
The room you're in.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Can I take a look down this drain?
You can indeed.
I'd like to. Is that a perception as well?
Yes, it is.
I'm just going to keep watch whilst they're having a little nap.
Alrighty, so it looks like Jacqueline is going to watch the west. It looks like we have the elves and the tiefling watching the east.
We'd be better off having equal amounts for each side.
And it looks like Brunhilde is standing there getting a shower in the rain.
She needs one.
Oh, Brunhilde, don't go standing in the rain like a drowned rat.
Well, she did mush a rat to mush.
Who was it that said they needed to
So-
go to Kingsholm?
That would be me,
And which character is that? Sorry. Jacqueline?
Jacqueline.
Nice. I also need to go there.
Weird.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure many of us do.
Well, while you guys are discussing where you're going and what you're doing, this is the first opportunity that the six of you have actually gotten to chat. I will give you your short rest while you're chatting.
So Finnan is just gonna kind of sidle up to Jacqueline and be like, "So what brings you all the way this way, and why are you going to Kingsholm?"
I've got to go talk to the captain and let them know of something. What about you?
Oh, you know, rumors, treasure. Don't tell the thief.
Who's standing 10 feet away?
He's just whispering this.
Don't tell the elf, who's right there.
Who's got them big ears? Shh.
I've got an intelligence of 10. It's not amazing.
No, you're pretty average.
I will make my way to Kingsholm eventually.
The way my quest is worded, I'm not sure if I have the thing I take.
I have to hit up the temple in Barrow's Edge first.
I'm basically looking for work that pays good. That's
Oh.
all there is to it.
Well, we could all finish exploring this area and then make our way to Kingsholm and then the Burrows.
Have to hit the Barrows first.
We'd have to hit Kingsholm first.
Cannot. I have to hit the Barrows first.
It's the party.
What's got you?
You
What's
are
got you
welcome.
going to the barrels so quickly, there, lass?
Now he's Irish.
I'm Irish now. He's a charlatan. He goes between personalities.
It works. It works. It definitely works. It's like
Yeah,
nobody
you don't
ever
have-
knows who you really are.
There's a priest I have to talk to there.
Is he dying?
No,
What's
Then
the
he
rush
can
then?
wait.
he just needs to be questioned.
Oh,
Okay.
that sounds fun. That's
While you guys are resting and chatting with each other, some of the items that you've picked up have revealed their properties to those who are wielding them.
I picked up that belt, by the way.
So my dust. What can I wood with my dust now?
Just a minute.
I'm sure it's very powerful.
It is insanely powerful. It
Oh
is
my God.
indeed dust. That's it.
Sneezy dust.
It's dusty dust.
It is just
This is
dusty
a
dust.
hilarious item to be given to me.
Huh.
Well,
Looking at
Let's-
the jeweled ring.
let's
Going,
give them.
oh, interesting.
This is too funny.
Trying to find the last one. I know you guys have it in here somewhere.
I have the belt.
Yep, I got you the belt. Okay, the belt is
Okay,
done.
yeah.
The
Big
ring is
Brunhilde.
done.
The leather
headband.
headband.
Ah, the leather headband,
Oh, you have the one.
which Brunhilde has.
I'll be laughing if I actually gave away something that I don't know if I would have been better off with the headband or this. I don't know.
You can always discuss this information.
Yes, you guys can discuss this now.
Apparently, the ring I got from the sarcophagus allows me to understand a couple languages I never knew
Oh.
about.
I really
Incredible.
want that. I really want that. Can I have it, please?
Finnan looks at Stelina and says, "Do you have any need for strength checks?" Or wait, hold up. let me try this again. Do you have any need for doing feats of strength, for I have found a belt that makes me feel much stronger than I usually do. It gives advantage on strength checks if you're wearing it.
Sadly, she is a dex wielder.
My headband makes me wiser.
Oh, a headband of intellect.
No.
Wise.
Stout heart.
I quickly run over to.
Well, if it would be
Stelina?
of any difference to you, would you rather the belt of strength over your ring of language? I'm willing to make a trade.
I'll give you 46 gold for it.
Let's see. Which would I prefer? Does that mean anything that would be is that to do with strength checks, or would that be anything strength based?
Strength checks.
Strength checks.
So you would have advantage on those.
Actually, first, what languages do you get?
I think Stelina is thinking.
Yeah, after I read the last line of the ring, the deal in the ring.
Right. But what languages do you get?
I also, I'm not going to tell you with the last part.
I don't
It
need
just
the last
gives-
part. I don't know what language.
It allows us to understand 2 specific languages, in
Wait.
addition to the ones I already know.
Oh, okay. I really want that. What do you want for it?
Let me guess, you must need to have use for understanding more than your fair share of languages.
No, I just want more languages.
As a bard, it's always great for me to be able to communicate with other people and just really be able to talk to them and let them know who I am and what I need. And if I'm able to communicate with more people through different languages, then I am far more effective as a person and as someone who will be traveling with you probably in the future.
A far more effective irritant. Great.
If you would like. I can definitely see that.
I will give you the ring, but I will ask for anything that deals with roguish types.
I will do that in a heartbeat.
I can definitely keep an eye out for that, and I'll give you the belt as a token of goodwill.
I'll give you gold. It's goodwill.
Gimme!
Translator's rings in there for Finn, the bard. It's beneficial to him on reason.
So, how do I give the belt to
He had to put it in the
Stelina?
party sheet.
Yep, put it right in the
Okay.
party sheet, and then he can pull it out. And yet another reason why there is enmity between the sorcerer and the bard is now over this ring.
Piece of shit.
As much as a sorcerer would be beneficial, the fact that the
He knows more languages. It doesn't mean he's better at talking to people with them. It makes no sense.
that just means we have more to laugh at.
Not really.
This is true.
It's exactly the same. Because you don't know all the languages that he's learning extra.
Blah, blah, blah.
Piece of shit.
Finn is
On
going
top
to.
of, you're literally proficient in Yuan-Ti and Goblin. In the bottom.
Right, so he gets 4 languages.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
Alrighty. So we now have the magic items figured out, I guess. And Kathana has been standing vigil silently over there. She's
I'm
allowed
guessing
her
I need-
eyes to adjust a little bit. She can see that at the end of this hallway going due east, there is indeed another room. She can't make out quite what is in it.
Sorry, I just realized I muted my microphone.
I'm like, I know she's quiet right now, but wow.
Which one's the fighter?
Yeah, it was my daughter was coming in and getting stuff, so I muted myself. I will point out to Bob about the room when he gets back up to me.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's a room. It's nice.
And
which-
I'll use another divine sense to see if I sense anything icky.
You get a brief glimpse into the ickiness of the world from the east. Just the briefest glimpse. As in, it's there and but not there.
Something's not quite right over there.
For you gentlemen, the kind of sense that Kathana has right now is like walking through a public place and you see a beautiful looking woman like far off away from you, and as you get closer and closer and closer, you realize that what you thought was a scarf is actually a beard and she's a he.
Right, I don't see what.
But
the
it-
problem is.
No.
So she's
You
just
realize
like,
you realize she was a drag queen.
Yes. A little bit of a crying game kind of moment. That is the kind of the feeling that Kathana has right now. It's that I feel that there's something over there that I want to go investigate. Wait, it's not there. And so it's that kind of that letdown.
Okay.
Finnan is going to take out his pan flute as he walks and just sort of play a simple tune just to lighten the
Throw
mood.
Stones behind me.
And to respond, the fighter of the party is Jacqueline, whereas Kathana is the paladin of the party.
And I'd like to
Does
give...
Kathana actually get something? Because this build does me no good. I don't use strength much.
No, she doesn't. She didn't get any of the treasures or anything.
She would probably do well with the belt.
That's why I'm giving the belt to Kathana. Her
Almost.
my neutral side of Stellana is like, I have no use for this.
Just drop it.
Here, fighter, Kathana, this could be better off used with you.
Thank you, sister. And she does like an elvish bow or whatever they do.
I
As
just
you
want.
creep closer, you can see something up ahead.
Oh, I see something shiny.
Oh, religion.
I just lost him.
Shiny equals religion, apparently. That's weird.
Apparently it does, yes.
As
Hello?
short and
I'm gonna
squatty,
do,
but no body.
I can
Anyone
still
know
hear you, yeah.
what's going on?
Sorry, I think I just cut out from voice chat for a while and I missed quite a bit. What's going
What an
on?
interesting roll I'm doing right now.
I
Right at
got
the
an
moment.
icky feeling from over there, from the east of us. I get an icky feeling, so we're investigating, I guess.
Could I give Bardic Inspiration to Kathana as well, by the way?
Yes, you can.
Alright, so she's got a D6. Let me just figure out how to do that again.
Alright, and while you're all moving and going here, there, and every other where, okay. A long stone table dominates the center of this chamber. and bright bits of gold wink from within the dust that covers the floor. Upon the table lies the well-preserved corpse of a tall humanoid wearing the tabard and belt of a knight. Suddenly, the corpse sits up, lifts an archaic warhammer in one hand and a javelin in the other. As it climbs off the table, its mouth opens to loose an eerie moan.
Wow, the
Initiative,
pumpkin.
please. And while you're doing that, let me open up a little bit more stuff.
Pumpkin still in it.
Yeah, he's still here.
Hi.
I see you in the game. You little
Hello.
pop.
I'm trying to do stuff and I don't think anything's going through. Should I restart the client?
Yeah, go ahead and exit the table and then restart.
Yeah, because I don't see you at the top. So.
Yep, actually I see that you've disconnected, yeah. I will roll your initiative for you too.
So I'm not crazy. Okay.
Well, you are crazy, but not specifically about this.
Yeah, obviously. I'm a sorcerer, of course I'm crazy. Oh my god, first roll below like 20. It's good.
Awesome. Oh my god, Brunhilde's going on a 1. Holy crap. Alright, Kathana, you are the first.
All right. Well, I'm gonna. Is the table he's on like? Can I get on the table or should I just stand next to the table?
You may not want to climb onto the table. It would be considered difficult terrain to climb up onto it, and he may smack you as you attempt to climb up.
Was he awake now?
Oh, he is most definitely awake.
I think I missed that sentence.
But standing in front of, behind the table would be more than enough. More than sufficient to be able to hit him.
Okay, so I'm gonna move. Yes, kind of next to Brunhilde there, and then I will take a swipe at him with my sword.
Alrighty. That's a hit.
I'll just swing at the air just to frighten him away. And that will be my turn, I guess.
You hit him. With an
Did
8,
I?
you hit. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, let me do that here.
Did my bardic inspiration go through on her or no?
No, it is not attached to her.
Okay. I'll do that once I load in.
Okay, thank you. Jacqueline, it is your turn. You can indeed dance into somebody's space and then back up out of it.
Okay, I will dance up into Kithana's space to attack the Dark Knight.
Excellent.
How do I open the maps that are available right now?
Oh,
Can I just get the dungeon map over? Thanks.
yes. If you double click onto the on your right picture portrait, that will bring you into the current map.
Yes, it shall.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Okay, also, as I'm attacking, I'm going to use my precision attack effect.
Ooh, good effect.
Okay, Kithana has bardic inspiration now.
Excellent.
Thank you.
That is a hit. Max damage. Excellent.
And that'll be my turn.
Stellana comes in, moves around the corner.
I'm staying away from it since I'm better at shooting it from a range.
Thankfully, it looks like it's a pretty slow creature. Nice.
That's a hit.
You do indeed
Why
get your sneak
couldn't you
attack.
been a freaking 20?
Close.
So close. So close. Nice.
Damn, this guy's not having a good day. He just woke up and he's like, man, you guys are hitting me. What's up?
Exactly. Finnan, sir.
Finnan is going to try and catch up with his allies the best he can. And he is going to, let's see. He's going to take a look at this, what is he called? Dark Knight. He's the Dark Knight. What kind of name is, well, I don't know what it is. But he's going to look at
Well, the
this
title
just in
of
case.
this adventure today is A Dark and Stormy Night.
He's gonna look at this knight and say, gosh, really? Damn, that armor is just absolutely wretched. You could have at least polished it once a millennia. Good grief. Absolutely disgusting. Your mother would be ashamed of you.
He succeeds. The Charlie Brown insult did not work.
Aww. And it's gonna end my turn.
Bob. Bob moves to the far north side of the room.
And then just attacks.
Oh,
Nice.
look at that. Nice. Nice damage. Alrighty, so he takes his javelin, and since Bob is the last one to hit him with damage, he will attempt to throw the javelin at Bob. And misses him. He then takes his archaic warhammer in his two hands and gets ready to assault those who are on the floor in front of him. Brunhilde.
Take him down.
Oh yeah, swing better, better.
Swing better, swing better, swing.
That is a hit. Keithana, it is back to your turn. Keithana, you can also roll me a perception check, and Brunhilde, you can roll me a perception check. Aha. Alrighty. So, Keithana, you see where he was laying down, kind of in a body groove on the table. You see that under where his body would be laying, there is an exquisite looking longsword there. Brunhilde,
Ooh.
you notice that the archaic old-styled warhammer that he's using is of dwarven make. He is obviously not a dwarf of any kind, but it is an exquisite-looking warhammer of dwarven make. So, Keithana, it is your turn.
All right. I am going to attack him once again, I guess.
That is a hit. As you cut off his toe.
Do I get anything from the Bardic Inspiration, or?
You have to choose to use Bardic Inspiration, and you can use it anytime you make an attack check, skill check, or oh my god, my daughter just brought home another fucking goldfish. Hold
Name
on
it
one
Bubbles.
moment, please.
It will be named Bubbles.
No, its name is
Fire.
Fire, and that's about what I'm about ready to do to it.
So dinner later.
All right. Anyway, so all right, you are able
Pretty
to
much.
choose. You're able to choose when you use Bardic Inspiration. It can be for any attack roll, skill check, or saving throw, or
Okay.
ability check.
All right, good to know.
Just have to
All
use
right.
it within like 10 minutes, roughly, of
Yeah.
when I gave it.
99 rounds is what you have left on it right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think I might have some time to wait. So.
No, use it now,
Yeah.
quick.
You're
Hurry.
good.
Oh yeah, gotta do it now.
You
all
can
right, so
also
that will be
decide
my
to use
turn.
it after you've made the attack roll, but quote unquote before the result has been told to you, which is next to impossible in Fantasy Grounds because it comes up automatically. But you can use it after attack roll, but before you roll damage.
Okay. All right. Well, since I didn't do that and I re-attacked him and got damaged, I will just go ahead and go to the next person.
Excellent. Jacqueline.
I will move back into her space for a second, and I will try to cup his head off.
Awesome. And you hit him. You cut off another toe.
Oh, did I get his big toe?
No, you got his ring toe.
Damn it.
Oh, it's not even a good one.
There's a ringtone?
Look,
Dang.
It's a crappy, useless toe. You don't even use that one for balance or anything.
Well, I tried to get his big toe, but it didn't work.
You want the pinky toe. That's the really important one.
Yes, if you didn't have pinky toes, you'd fall over.
Mm-hmm.
Or just cut the back
Really?
of his cut the back of his foot, and he would just be on the floor.
Hey,
Oh, the
there you
rogue
go.
just popped a critical hit.
Nice.
Now it's going to be minimal damage.
Oh,
Close.
man. That's
was-
one dead Dark Knight.
Pretty healthy, that one.
No, he's not dead.
What?
He's still standing.
He's hurting bad though.
I'll bet. That's a big old hit right there.
Yes, it is. Finnan.
Finnan looks at this Dark Knight with disdain. Just, how could you let yourself be beat on like this? It's absolutely disgraceful. You just suck.
He fails.
Hey.
Oh!
You hurt his feelings.
I hurt his feelings.
Hashtag safe space.
I deal 1 damage.
But apparently don't hurt his feelings much.
He's just like, oh, that wasn't very nice. But somebody gets advantage, so that's good.
Okay, so let me add the grant advantage to him. There's no grant advantage button on that, is there?
Looks like Bob gets advantage. Probably.
Oh, damn it. Alright, I'm gonna have to make sure to code that in for you later.
Oh, and I passed my turn. Sorry. Gotta
There
remember
you go.
that.
If you put it in effect, just grant ADV and that's it.
Grant ADV ATK.
No, is that? So I have advantage now. Like that.
Well, yeah, it'll automatically roll advantage for you.
Right.
If you attack him. Which you did, and you got advantage, and you hit him.
For fuck's sake.
And you blow off his thumbnail.
Everyone is just hitting so low right now. It's
That's so
ridiculous.
funny.
It's little paper cuts here and there. So, looking down, he no longer has a javelin to throw at Bob. Looking down, he will attack Kathana. with his archaic warhammer, two-handed. Boom! Big hit.
Ouch.
Whack!
Ow!
Ow.
Brunhilda.
Okay, screw this, Wrath of Storm.
Wow. There we go.
He fails.
This guy's screwed.
Takes 8 points of electrical damage. Was it thunder or lightning?
Oh, I'm going Thunder, because I figure
Thunder.
it's going to shake him apart. Thunder!
Thunder damage.
Thunder, Thundercats.
Well, wait.
I wish.
Let's go back up there. That was your reaction for him hitting your friend. Now what would you like to do?
Oh, I'm going to smack the shit out of him.
Yeah, because your that ability is there.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
So many crits. That's crazy.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, wait a minute. All right, so now he needs to make a saving throw.
Oh, he gets saving throws.
Yes, he gets a
Nice.
saving throw. He gets a Constitution saving throw, equal to 5 plus the damage dealt. So that's a 24. He needs to succeed at. He does.
What? Damn.
Holy cow. He got it exactly.
He got it exactly. So instead of dropping to 0 and dying, he drops to 1.
Unbelievable. Somebody hit him with a
Holy
paper cut.
cow.
Someone spit on him quick.
Somebody spit on him quick. Get
Oh
him.
gosh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna attempt to finish him off. You think I can do that?
You
I
should
think I
slap
can.
him really hard.
You hit. You do 3
Yes.
points of damage, but once again, he gets a Constitution saving throw. He has to make an 8.
Fudge. Okay.
He got a 16.
Damn it. Oh, this is the hard part, I guess.
Okay. I guess I will pass my turn.
Jacqueline.
All right, I'm going to hit this joker. I'm going to try to put him down.
Critical hit.
I think everyone still has advantage on the attack.
I know they
from-
do. That's absolutely fine. All right, he needs to
Okay.
make a 15. He gets a 10.
Hey.
And he has been destroyed. I will keep everybody in the initiative order as we continue on, since there is a single hallway left, it looks like. But, Jacqueline, you still have a bonus action and you have a move action.
I'm going to move up to the sarcophagus and see if there's anything else in besides the sword and the thing.
Okay. You will also see inside it that there is a book. It is a strange looking book. It looks like it's made of some sort of red hide, and it only has 12 pages. But the 12 pages are made of thick leather that cover over metal. And it has strange dwarvish runes all over it.
If only someone could speak Dwarvish.
Yeah, can anybody speak Dwarfish?
Or read Dwarvish, preferably.
Yeah, one of those
Yeah.
two.
Everyone just looks at Brunhilde.
So no, okay, let's go.
I'm only a dwarf.
Well, Jacqueline, go ahead and advance your turn first. Because we're going to stay in initiative right now. Stellana is the next one to move forward.
I'm gonna look around the other side.
There is nothing on this other side. You do notice, once again, that there is the book, there is the ornate longsword, which is still on the table, and then there is the warhammer it wielded.
None of these interest me.
And then there's a whole shit ton of coins on the ground. I put everything that is there in the party sheet.
Roll for the longsword.
Yeah.
You can take whatever you want from that. I don't care.
Yeah, same. I'll take some gold. That's fine.
Stellana, you can go ahead and advance your turn, please. Finnan.
Finnan is going to. Well, he can't see down this tiny little hallway, so he's just going to kind of walk up to Kithana, and he's going to cast Cure Light Wounds or Cure Wounds.
Okay. Be sure to target her, and then you can roll. Please note, Kathana, that you still have Bardic Inspiration. So one of the reasons why we're going to stay in initiative.
All right.
Woohoo!
There we go.
Thank you.
Finnan just nods. Yes, I know. It's good to be helped once in a while, eh? He winks.
And you can go ahead and advance your turn. And I love it. My chat right now is going, sorry I'm late. My game just finished. Can you start over?
Anything for your chat.
Not really.
Do that.
All right. Bob, what would you like to do, sir?
My movement. Just gonna move over there.
It is a narrow, broken, and dirty hallway. Dirty hallway. Dirty, dirty hallway.
Can I make the usual checks?
You may. Arcana gives you nothing. As in you don't figure that there's anything magical in the air. Oh, and your perception tells
Clearly
you
fine.
that there are Bayatsu living in this tunnel.
Guys, there's BXs down there. Watch out.
Like those flying head things, that flying
Yeah.
head thing that we just killed?
Fucking loads
No.
of them.
Bayatsu are the fucking gorilla thing.
What?
Them as well.
Yep, has them and everything else.
Wow.
So anyway,
Mm,
it is
that's
now
good.
Brunhilda's turn.
She's going to snag that warhammer and the dwarfy book.
Okay.
She wants to study those.
Good old dwarfy book.
Yep, good old dwarfy book. What does the dwarfy book say?
You can't tell. It is written in Dwarvish runes. However, those Dwarvish runes are written in Gnomish.
Oh, come on.
I am going to put that book back and let the little Nomi dude know about this.
The
What
little
little
Gnomi
Gnomi
dude.
dude?
I'm a
Ah,
halfling.
shit! He's a
halfling dude.
halfling!
No offensive.
Fuck, we don't have any gnomes, do we?
I'll take the book anyways.
So now we know who the real racist is.
However, there is somebody
I
in the
don't
party.
see
There is
short.
somebody in
I
the party.
don't see height.
Just want to say
Does
this.
anybody speak gnomish?
There is
Someone does now.
The book has dwarven runes, but they're written in gnomish. That's fucked up.
I wanted to say this. There is a party member who needs that book.
Is it a party member who's
Hint,
walked
hint,
away?
wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Is it a party member who is looking for an item that may possibly be related to a person they need to speak to who is a gnome? Yes.
It's not me then. It's okay.
Read your quests.
So anyway, after you do that, Brunhilda, what would you like to do?
I'm going to start heading for that hallway.
Excellent.
No, watch out. It's really fucking dangerous down
Okay, Thana.
Yeah, I can see that. Doesn't look to like there's shit down there to me.
there. You need to check your eyes.
Bayatsu,
You can
huh?
see them as good as day.
Uh-huh.
Like turn around, my eyes are just like the abyss.
So I'm
Yes,
guessing we're
viewers,
just
you
gonna-
are allowed to screw with them.
We're gonna split
No!
this 250 for 4 gold. I'm guessing.
Oh, sweetie, we're gonna need you to buy. We're gonna need to get you some like sclera or like I don't know pupils, something. Cause
There. I then turn my pupils into bright suns. Will this work?
yeah, no, that doesn't work for me either. That's just
Well, it's not
that's
for
creepy
you.
and weird. No,
Alright,
but it
alright,
makes
Can Thana go?
yeah, sure.
I
Well, I
guess.
would like the longsword, but I know the fighter also uses a longsword. So
First come, first serve.
Can we roll for it?
Yeah, I
Or-
don't care. If that's what you two wish to do, you guys can roll for it.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Highest one on the D20.
Works for me.
Yeah.
Well,
You should use
Whatever.
your, bardic inspiration for that as well. There you go. No.
Good job.
well, can either of you use
Give
a
it a go.
warhammer?
You should roll as well, just in case you do get a 20 as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
So much worse.
That's
Well,
funny.
can either of you use a warhammer?
I'm not sure.
Yes, you both
It's a
can.
martial weapon.
The fighters and the paladin can both use it. They can use any martial weapon.
I would probably stick to a longsword. Just my character personally would just prefer longswords.
She said long.
Wow.
I guess we're degrading back to 14-year-olds. Awesome.
We are now 14.
Yes, 14. Sure.
All right, so Kathana has picked up the refined longsword, and little Miss Brunhilda has the archaic warhammer, and now she is moving down this way.
And is my divine sense still active or not so much?
It is active, and you sense nothing.
All right. And that would be good.
Jacqueline.
Jaqueline.
And I'll move to there.
Excellent.
Is there any way I could get a tracker for my bardic inspirations? Kind of like the spell slots?
I
Oh,
can do
yes.
that for you in the future, yes.
Okay. Right now I'm just keeping track mentally. I have
Actually,
one left.
if you were to do it as your bardic inspiration in this under a powers list and in daily, add how many times a day you can do it, and that's the way to track it.
Equal to your charisma mod, right?
Yeah, so right now
Yeah.
I have 3 casts
3.
in total. I have 1 left.
There you go. Now look at it.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Yep, check off 2 of your bubbles. Bubbles! Bubbles! I love bubbles.
It's a good thing I know how to use fantasy grounds very well.
Good. Jacqueline,
Yeah.
do you have anything else you want to do, or you want to advance your turn?
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm done.
Alrighty, Stellana moves up and around the corner.
Yes, this thing is too big. The sarcophagus would be too big, too much to have her go over. She prefers to walk around.
Yeah. That you don't really want to climb over the dead body of whatever it was that was on the the undead body. Could reach up and, try to rip out your
Well-
tonsils through your butt.
Anybody check it?
No.
Nobody really wants to check the squishy thing that keeps coming to life.
You're not doing it anymore.
That would be a double move.
Yep, that's a double move. You dashed. Dashing through the dungeon.
Now, with what she just said, I'm all by myself. Awesome.
I'm rolling to see if I can see what that one guy said, what Bob said he saw, or
You see
whoever
no
it was.
Bayatsu. You see none.
What are you talking about, Bayatsu? I see nothing.
You should open your eyes. It's deadly.
So Finnan, going against basically everybody else's word, is going to go up and check that squishy thing and grab the book.
Okay.
Oh,
The dead guy.
Brunhilde had already grabbed it, and she just gave it to you.
Oh, you gave me the book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave it to you. All you had to do was grab it out of the party.
Okay. I wasn't paying attention then. But I will still be giving a check into this dead guy, which I guess
right.
would be perception.
Yeah, medicine.
Medicine.
Medicine check. Yep.
Okay.
See if he's dead, Jim. And with an 8, yes, he's dead.
All right. Let's rifle through his stuff.
And he's still
Fuck.
gooey.
He's gonna come back to
Ooh.
life with an 8.
All right.
Oh.
Perception time.
Well, they pretty much found everything. Everything's been found of any value.
Okay. And happy that the party has found everything, he just sort of waddles back in line.
Alrighty.
And I'm guessing we're splitting the gold.
I will. Yep, in a minute.
Alright.
Bob, you are convinced there are Bayatsu down here.
Can I use thaumaturgy to set the body on fire?
From there? Yeah.
Nice.
I do that.
You're like, there, poof, and it's on fire.
I'm going to rub my eyes a bit. Do another perception check.
That works.
I'm getting multiple information. It's really confusing.
Ah, no, there's no Bayatsu. You must have just had something in the corner of your eye, like some brimstone or something from that Vargul from earlier. That's what it was. It was leftovers from the stun.
Right, okay.
Bayatsu shaped leftovers.
I walk on forward as if nothing happened.
Alright. Now, when you get to about there, at the end of the hallway is a small chamber whose wooden door lies on the floor. The smell of dust pervades the air, and the sound of thunder is muted here. Numerous body-shaped lumps are visible through the doorway, each wrapped carefully in layers of gray thread like woven mummies.
Pretty cool.
Alrighty, Brunhilde. By the way, Brunhilde, I just wanted to let you know your Johann is watching now.
Oh. Oh, is that?
Oh, my Johann!
Is that what I think it is?
Alright, so she goes sprinting down. as fast as her little butt can waddle down that hallway.
She thought she saw Johan.
Johan, wait for me.
Fucking hell, if Johan looks like
When-
that is terrifying.
When she sees them, she'll just look around, looks back at the rest of the party, points at them, and goes, "Dead things stay dead!"
Yes, ma'am.
See, now, we should have headphone warning just labeled across Susie, but the worst part is I sit 3 feet away from her while she's screaming, and there's a little bit of a delay in the Discord, so not only do I hear her yell live, I get to hear it a second time when it comes through my headphones.
Lucky you.
Okay, Thana moves forward. And now Jacqueline moves forward. Leap, play leapfrog.
I'm just waiting for the thing, whatever it is, to jump out.
Stellana. I love it. You
Not
guys,
enough.
this is your first game session with me, and you're like, I'm terrified.
Well, there's just not enough movement for me to go my full pace.
It's almost
I don't
like I
know.
planned
That's
something.
true.
I don't know.
You just run into the
He
group,
did.
man. What's the problem?
I'm definitely gonna have to get in on more of his one shots.
Those are even
Oh, yeah.
more horrible. Finnan. At least in my campaigns, I'm like on your side and I want you to win. In my one shots, I'm trying to kill you outright.
So, if I were to get behind Bob, would I be able to see into that room ahead, or is it too dark?
It is too dark still.
Where is Brunhilde still got the torch?
Yes, she does have the torch still. However,
Right, well-
because you are the shortest and you would be behind everybody. That
That's
point,
true.
yeah. Well, don't forget, halflings
just
can
looking through their
occupy
legs.
the same space as somebody else.
Well, I can't even move that far. I can only move this far, so I'm just gonna kind of do what I can.
Alrighty.
I can just hear him, excuse me, as you go underneath everything.
Got sweaty stuff hanging down.
You really should wear some pants.
Go ahead and advance your turn, Finnan, if you're all set. Bob.
Bob's your uncle.
Bob is your uncle.
No, I don't have any
What?
relatives.
My uncle is a tiefling. That's disgusting.
That's just
Oh,
weird.
wow. Now who's racist?
Exactly. Racist. You know, he's going to turn around and he's going to scratch away those scales.
Oh, come on.
Ew. Are you molting again? You're molting again. Damn it.
Look it, you pissed me off so much, I'm molting.
We can't take you anywhere nice.
Go ahead, Bob.
Bob's why we can't have nice things.
I'm not going to do anything.
I'm pretty sure we got the Twitch watchers laughing now.
No, actually, at this point, they're beginning to debate whether or not this is a one-shot campaign, meaning that every game is going to be a one-shot. That's why it's every other week.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so Brunhilde moves forward. As she moves forward,
There we go.
she gets to hear. And like some sort of macabre marionette, she is suspended mid-stride in the air in the doorway, looking like some sort of weird puppet that's being held prone in the air.
What? I mean, I know what, but what?
Do you know what? She can't see that far. Let's be honest.
I know what. Finnan doesn't.
All right.
Baby ba ba ba.
Yeah. She looks like a.
I'm just in syncing it out up here.
Yep. All right. Now, before she goes ahead and advances her turn, you can do so here in a second, sweetheart. But from the
Do I get a
ceiling,
save?
there is no save. You walked face first into it.
Oh no! I hate these things.
From the ceiling back
Why
there,
is
go
it
ahead
by
and advance your
me?
turn now.
No!
It is the giant spider's turn. It's coming down. Oh wow, a la the Hobbit, right at Finnan.
Right at Finnan. Finnan does not like this.
No, Finnan doesn't like this. Finnan is hit.
Oh.
Finnan needs to make a Constitution saving throw, please, sir.
Of course.
Never mind, you don't need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. Wow. Oh. Oh.
It
my
came
goodness.
down from the ceiling and bit you. And then it has
Ow.
turned and is now looking at Bob's butt. Kathana.
Fart!
Okay. Can I run past the people, and get on the other side
Of the spider?
of the spider? Yeah.
You can attempt to push through its square. It's called a bypass or an overrun. You will need to make a opposed strength check in order to get to the other side of it.
How strong? Okay. Yeah, I'll do that, and I will use my bardic inspiration.
Ooh, there you go.
And if I'm correct, you're the one that also has the belt, which means you actually get a advantage on that check.
Ooh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's an attack roll, not a strength roll.
The belt is strength checks.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay, so how would I go about rolling that?
Okay, first go grab a six-sided die from down there at the bottom of your screen and throw it in the chat. Okay, so whatever you get to roll, you get to add 4. So you see the little modifier button, or little modifier window right down there in the lower left?
Yes.
Type 4 in there. Now hit the
All right.
ADV button so it glows red. And now go ahead and roll your strength check.
You said the E button?
The ADV button.
Ha ha ha.
This will be good.
And then the strength, and then a strength check.
Strength check, correct. Excellent.
Nice. Dropped a 2.
And it rolled a 1. So you can indeed get to
Yay.
its other side. Now I'm going to start taking all of these things that chat has given the spider while you're moving to the other side.
No!
Uh,
Oh Lord have
Thanks a
mercy.
lot.
Okay, let's see. Rolled a 20 and hasted.
Oh, that was chat's fault.
So no, I have yet to even apply those effects
Oh.
to this thing yet.
Oh dear.
Okay, so Kathana, you are now to the other side. However, that overrun is an action. So you will have no attack
Okay.
action, but you have set it up so you now have flanking with people on the other side of it.
and can I do lay on hands? Is that an action or?
I do believe that is an action, not a bonus.
Oh, yep, there it says right there. Okay, never mind then.
Okay. Jacqueline, you hear some kerfuffle behind you, and you see ahead of you your booty dwarf friend is, all one directioning in front of you, or NSYNC or whatever.
Ooh, I might have to walk up and play drums.
Tushy bongos.
Who said anything about Tushy?
Well, considering that the other side is facing the other direction.
I'm gonna move to there and I'm gonna attack Giant Spider with my crossbow.
Well, you can step through their spaces and step back to attack the giant spider.
Okay, well, I'll do that.
There
then.
is just enough room in this hallway that none of you are taking extra movement penalties to move through each other.
Okay, I'll do that, and then I'll attack with my longsword then.
Excellent.
Also, let me do the distracting strike.
I don't believe you have any more points left because you used one distracting before, one on precision, and they come back on a long rest, do they not? Not on a short?
Okay. It just says 1 round, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Oops.
Would you have advantage on that?
Yes, you have advantage on that, so go ahead and roll it again. I'll take the higher of the two. Still a miss.
That's it.
Stellana, you have something fantastic bought for you by our chat.
Okay.
What do you want to do, and then I will tell you what happens.
Well, if I hear a spider onto the... If I hear a spider on the backside of me, I'm gonna move move past the one person,
Okay.
turn around, and shoot my bow at it.
All right. So you turn around, you shoot your bow. Don't roll damage after you shoot. Okay, so the bonus that you were bought by chat was rolled a 1. Your attack roll is now a 1.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, damn.
What really makes it funny is there are multiple people who are in melee range, and I have already declared this much earlier in the game today. If you roll a 1 on a ranged attack roll, you don't have sharpshooter, and somebody's in melee range, you have an opportunity of hitting them.
Damn you, chat.
So, please roll an attack roll, but this time target Bob. Bob is the one who is in melee range with a spider. You have the opportunity of possibly hitting him. You don't get sneak attack to this, but you do get damage.
Hallelujah! I got the lowest possible damage.
Okay, so you have reached out and touched Bob.
Still pretty hefty damage, if I'm honest.
Damn.
This
All right.
chat thing you speak of, is this your Twitch feed?
Yes.
What? Why would they say this?
Please note,
That's-
ladies and gentlemen who are playing right now, the person who is doing this to you actually plays in a game tomorrow at 1 o'clock with me.
Mm-hmm.
Noted.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry. I got him. I got him. I got like points coming out my ass for this Twitch feed.
Really?
I got him.
Mark
how do
my
I roll
words,
death
whoever
saves?
you are, if I'm
Okay.
in one of your games, I will try to get you for this.
All right, hold on. All right, so down at the bottom of your character sheet, front page, you'll see death saves.
Okay.
There's a little gold button right underneath where it says just hit it once, and there's one success. As you can see, it checked off one success for you.
Good.
And go ahead and advance your turn.
What, I can't cast a spell while I'm dead?
No.
I was really hoping I wouldn't be doing death saves quite yet.
Yeah, shouldn't I have 9 health? Because I've got the +2 from my deck con and then +1 from the dragon.
You just got hit for 4.
No, you
Yeah,
get
no,
7.
I'm
No, you have 7.
Really?
I do believe, yeah. I'll go back through it here in a little bit to take a look at it, but... You have a +0 from your con.
Shit, I'm an idiot. You got the wrong one. Oh yeah, 'cause I'm proficient. I'm stupid. It's fine.
So, all right. So, what would you like to do, sir?
I'm going to use chromatic orb.
Oh, jeez. This is going to be
Oh,
a dead
shit.
spider.
So do I have advantage?
Yes. Yes. Yes, you do. Wow. That is a hit. I see spider guts flying everywhere on this. Ooh.
That's a good hit.
It's a good hit, and it doesn't die.
Damn.
Oh, not much I can do. No point moving.
Brunhilda, you are allowed a strength check to break free from the web you are in. Ooh.
Nice.
Good check, considering the DC was a 16 and you rolled a 17. You are no longer restrained, young lady.
Woot woot. When I get up there, I am going to reach out and touch Finnick or Finnan and spare the dying.
Okay, which is a bonus action for you, so that is absolutely perfect. You are now stabilized because you basically have.
That's not a bonus action for me. That's a spell.
Oh, it's an actual action for you?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
I thought Spare the Dying was a bonus. Nope, it is an
No.
action. Alrighty. So you will get up there, and you will crawl between Bob's knees, and reach out and put your finger up Finnan's partially dead nose. Finnan, you no longer need to make any sort of death saves.
All right. I'll just uncross the success that I did, and I will.
Well-
Oh, no,
be
no,
good
no,
at
no,
that.
no. You need to
Oh.
check off all successes
Yep.
so that way you don't have to make them anymore.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I did that.
Alrighty.
Because you were at 0. You were stabilized.
Wow. Okay, so now it is the spider's turn. The spider is now going to unload. And we'll start with Kathana. I apologize now, Kathana, because the first thing that this wonderful people in chat did was they bought a natural 20 for it.
Thanks, chat.
So,
Oh God.
you get critical damage right off the bat. And you need to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. And knowing how hard this thing hits.
Ouch! It hit
Yeah.
really hard and she fell down.
I'll just go over to my corner and cry now.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
You and me both.
Then it turns around because it was hasted by chat.
Oh boy.
And this time it actually gets to roll. Oh, no. Chat decided to buy another natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
You
I had
really-
already said it was rolling.
Chat
And it
decided
missed
to
Bob.
buy a TPK.
Just so you know, chat, if you TPK us tonight, I will TPK you tomorrow. Just an FYI.
Okay,
I have enough points to do that.
now here's the bonus. Alright, Kathana, you made enough of a roll and everything like that. You don't have to worry about being poisoned. So you're not going to be taking ongoing damage or any of the rest of that kind of stuff. So
Okay.
you have nothing to worry about with that, but you do need to make a... You do need to make a death save.
throw.
No.
Oh dear. At least it's not a 1.
Yeah, it's so close though.
Uh-oh. That's
Kill it.
I am gonna move up and kill the spider.
Shoot her.
Alright, so you travel through the spider, or you travel through your friends to get up there, swing at the spider. That's a hit. Ooh-hoo-hoo.
There we go.
You cut into it. Its legs are looking a little peaked around its edges as you cut into it.
And that's it.
Stellana.
I hope to hell that whoever is in chat has not done something to make me hit my party members.
Not this time, so you better hurry.
There we go.
And that is a
Hey.
dead bug.
Good riddance.
Woohoo!
I just turn around and go, Stelina, what the fuck? That really hurt.
I didn't want to.
You get one. You get one.
You get one. Just
Out
one.
of character, it was not my fault.
Alright, and then, on top of everything, chat
Another spider.
decides to heal all of you for 11 hit points.
Aw. All is
Aw,
not forgiven,
thank
chat.
you.
Not yet, there, chat.
It's pretty unanimous at this point that the chat does not get away with it. Though, what's really funny is the person who usually decides to harass the party members is the one who's healing the party members.
That's karma, isn't it? Got to balance it out somehow.
Karma's a bitch.
Karma is a bitch, but you are all alive. The Spare the Dying did a great job on making sure that that Finnan did not fall and die beneath the spider. And then the magical pervasiveness of the area, of the Forgotten Realms, looked down because apparently you are all destined for something greater than this. And dying to a silly little spider in a tomb somewhere.
Okay, but-
Finnan stands up and he's got fire in his eyes and he looks at the dead spider and says, "Jumping on a man while he's down, that is absolutely disgusting." He casts vicious mockery on the corpse.
Excellent.
I hate to break up your little insult fest, but I need to sleep soon.
Right. Okay. Can I collect some venom from the spider?
Yes, you can. You can get yourself 1 vial of venom.
Cool.
So one vial of giant spider venom. Anybody wish to go down into the other room?
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Nope.
follow behind other people though.
Okay. Well, I'm going to basically take you guys out of initiative order.
I'm doing the perception checks all the time because he's like, "Damn, there's things everywhere."
Damn. Now makes me wish I was paying attention to the Twitch feed.
All right.
Now on,
So
I will be paying attention to it on my cell phone.
there you go. That's what you got to do. These bastards like to do stuff to you. So.
It's so much more interesting when it's a surprise, though.
So, here you are in this room with these creatures that are all wrapped up in what you now know as spiderwebbing. You found no traps, but as you're going around, you do discover the stuff that is currently in the party sheet.
Ooh, a pearl.
There, threw 1 extra gold piece in just to make it even.
There you go.
I know, my chat right now is going, "Oh, Jeff's giving out treasure." Bob, I'm out.
Hey, why don't we rest inside this spot? We can defend it pretty well.
Yeah,
I was
all the
just
spiders and creepy shit.
Is there anything? Did we search the spider silk wrapped bodies as well?
Yes,
Is that
and that's where you found the coins and the pearl.
Okay.
The pearl is different than the other pearls you've picked up so far. It's slightly larger.
Well, if no one's gonna grab that, Finnan just
I'll
sort of
take
saunters over. Oh, someone else is grabbing it. Okay.
Alrighty, and at this point, do you guys want to take a long rest?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Where's Bob
Alright.
going?
I don't know where
Bobby?
Bob's going. Let me find out where Bob's going first before people
Just
start taking long
wondering.
rests.
Then carry on. It's fine. I'm just going to wander around the place and just look around and not do anything.
Okay. And while you take your long rest, I will give out your experience points.
2,000 each.
Actually, you guys have quite a few coming to you.
You are now level 6.
Not that many.
Level 22.
That's a wish. $232.
Ooh.
Not enough for second level.
Not enough for second level, but that was kind of the point of this adventure. You all take a long rest, and I will identify items. Who's picked up items? Who took the pearl?
I did. Jacqueline.
Jacqueline, you discover this pearl is absolutely useless to you at the moment.
I have a pearl too.
Yep, not the right one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who? Let's see. Kathana got the sword.
Yes.
There you go. And then Brunhilde took the warhammer. The book does not detect as magical, but it obviously has magical properties to it. There you go. I will allow all of you to take a moment to take a look at those things while you are taking your 8 hours of rest.
What about my dust, though? It's really valuable, right?
Your dust is insanely valuable. It is worth all of maybe half a copper piece. It is
Cool.
just dust.
Who needs a power? Blah, blah, blah. Pearl of minor power.
What on earth is that?
What does it do?
It's a wondrous item for a spellcaster.
I could think of the sorcerer or the sorcerer.
Yeah, but what does it actually do, though?
I'm not reading it off.
All right. Here's what it says. While the pearl is in your person, you can use an action to speak its command word and regain 1 expended level 1 spell slot. Once you have used the pearl, it can't be used again until the next dawn.
Yeah, give that to the sorcerer. He's our blaster.
Blast cannon.
Anyone with slots can use it, really. Can't they?
All right, I put it in the party sheet for the sorcerer.
Yeah. Okay.
Boom.
Big
As
bada boom.
as shown by his chromatic orb. Good grief.
Yeah. Gotta love that thing.
Yeah, I made sure I'd saved it for the right time.
Yeah. Good idea.
How many
All
spell
right.
slots do you have at level 1?
2.
Same here. Sorry, go ahead there, Geo.
Oh, no, nothing. I'm just laughing. I'm kind of laughing at chat and stuff right now.
Finnan takes some of the time just to softly play his pan flute off in the hallway, away from some of the people who were sleeping.
Alrighty,
I
so
only
you
have to
sleep
sleep for
away.
4 hours, so.
As you sleep away and rest and check out your new items and such, a mysterious figure comes down the shaft from the top of the tower. Looks like an old human.
I like shout down the hall. There's like this old dude coming down the little tube thing.
He walks heavily with a cane, has some sort of weird curvy pipe sticking out of his mouth, has a big floppy hat. And he dodders down the hallway towards you. Hello! He calls with his
Hello.
waves. Give me a moment here, folks, and what I'll do is I'll just unlock the tokens so you can move yourselves wherever you want to be. There you go. Now you can move yourselves.
I can now teleport.
Whoomp. Hello, friends. Hi, how are you today?
Hello.
Who are you? What's going on?
Oh,
We
I'm
just
nobody
killed a
you
whole
really
lot
need
of
to
shit
worry
in
about.
here.
He just came down from that giant fucking hole. He's not
We
nobody.
just got attacked by a whole lot of crap in here, and I think we'll have to see for ourselves if we can worry about you.
No. You don't need to worry about me at all. Nice that you've all finally made it here, though. I've been waiting for some time.
For us?
Yes, for the 6 of
bit-
you.
It's a bit weird, if I'm honest.
Who are you?
No one of consequence. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, bullshit. Who are you?
Well, if you want to call me anything, I'm more or less the guardian of this area. And, well, it was foretold many centuries ago that 6 people such as yourselves would be here. And here you are. You have a great destiny ahead of you.
Yeah, bullshit. Destiny's for fools and charlatans.
Yeah, but if I walked
Is
out
my
right
des-
now, would that stop it?
Oh, you wouldn't die right now.
No, would it stop the prophecy if I just walked to the left?
If you just died and just walked out, something would bring you back.
Does that mean that I'm tied to this sorcerer right over here? With this damn destiny?
Why, yes.
So does that mean I'm
Fuck.
immortal whilst I'm here? That's great.
Well, of a sort. As you see, all of you have begun a journey. This place is more than just another dungeon that adventurers run through to find treasures. This place, well, it was your trial by fire. And, well, this takes a long drag off of his pipe. You see, your legacies, every one of you, and you are needed. You're going to free the area. Something that has not happened since the fall of Netheril is about to happen again. And you are the ones to stop it.
Right, but what are you smoking on?
Pipeweed. It's good stuff.
Could I have some of that? I've been looking all over the
Right.
place for that more, and I
Nice.
can't find it anywhere. It's
It's
incredible.
Shadowdale Dark. It takes a little bit of getting. I can help. I can set it up for you back in Waterdeep. But
Sounds good.
I will explain more when we play in 2 weeks.
Really? It's a really long nap to be in a cave.
And we will pick up right here next time we play in 2 weeks on the... Oh, what the hell date is it? The 26th.
All right.
Cliffhanger for the moment. And to my chat, thank you very much for everybody who came and watched this evening and helped screw with players, etc. We are over for this evening. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock is the Beast Pits of Ravenna. The person who was screwing with our players for this evening will be a player. Matter of fact, he's a cleric in the game tomorrow.
Yep.
Good.
So you're all welcome to go and screw with him. If you have yet to do so, please be sure to join my Discord if you want to chit-chat with people. I will be hanging out in the lobby for probably about 15-20 minutes this evening, so people are welcome to come in and talk to myself or to the brand new campaign players that is D&D Legacy. So for myself and for my players, I'd like to thank everybody for coming by this evening. Have a great night.